started the show. like, like, come on, intro. Like, you ain't used to being here.
Yeah.
See it.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. As you know, I took a week off because mama got to have a life too. Okay?
Got a hoe.
Yeah, that's right. Hoes got a hoe. So if this is your first time joining us, I would like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host, the favorite motivational speaker, Mimi Star 100, or Summer Walker if you're nasty. Look, hey, listen. I have been doing some research today for some better ring lights. I got some shit in the work so I can really come back.
Because those are battery operated too, so you can unplug them and sit them wherever you want.
I need like big bright lights. Like
those get bright as fuck. I just got them turned down in here.
Yeah. Well, we can do a demo like after, and I
you
can
borrow them. Just take them with you.
Yeah. But as I've already introduced myself, I am going to introduce two of my co-hosts who are with me this evening.
We ain't co-hosts, man. We family.
Whatever.
I don't fuck with you.
What do you do? I'm gonna make this tour very awkward. so we really gonna end this like R. Kelly and Jay.
Hey, Britt. Dino was good. So introducing first, we got Mr. Fuck Nigga Hairstyle in the building. Go ahead and show it off, Juan. Shout out to Shavonda. I am currently on Harry's right now on Uber Eats because I'm like starving and everybody else on bullshit. But yeah, we got Heartbreak Fresh, aka the new Mr. Bitches, narcissist
podcast today.
Like you,
now you definitely not with that hairstyle, nigga.
There we go.
That is the number one fuck nigga hairstyle.
You got your dreads pulled to the back, bruh.
He got his maul on.
What the fuck, bro? I just got tired of that shit being in my face. I swear to God.
Something a fuck nigga would say.
That's it. That's all.
You got your maul on, looking real fuck niggish today.
That's wild.
And then you a tall big nigga. That's fuck nigga times 5.
Damn,
that's nasty work. Why would you put that on my jacket like that?
I mean, you pulled your hair back, bro. You pulled your hair back. You chose that life.
Then he got the good ponytail holders too. He makes sure his shit ain't getting snagged and tugged. Then of course,
you got snagged.
Then of course we got the man behind the magic, Mr. Tone Deaf, aka the classic man. He's always hooking us up, making sure that all of the bullshit that I love to put on y'all screen actually gets there.
Wait, hold on. Can we stop a minute, bro? What is your smoke with me tonight? Like, first of all, you hit we ain't family. You said you won't fuck with us. Then you give me the gunshots, bro. What's up? What's on your jacket tonight?
Dino said they got their own hairstyle. They have several, but locks is way up there. Locks in a ponytail.
I think it's just the flow of the show and the sound effects are right on.
I just want to make sure that like we've been on this love tour, and you've been feeling unloved lately. So, am I doing you wrong on tour or something, bro?
Pause, man, pause.
I'm just making sure, bro, because we got this tour money to get.
All I know
is fuck up the bag.
Juan got his hairstyle like he don't take care of his kids.
What the hell?
Damn.
Juan got that child support lean docket hairstyle.
Come on, Judge, man, fam. Come on, Judge, bro. I'm trying. It's hard out here, man. Oh, my mama.
I don't really speak on hair issues.
Where do you rank bald headed niggas at in fuck niggas hairstyle?
Oh, they're definitely top 5. Most bald niggas I know definitely not shit as people.
See, look, even Shavonda, she said, nigga looking real behind on child support.
That's crazy.
He in there pleading his case why they shouldn't suspend his license.
Damn, nigga,
I needed to go to work
for
the job that I'm not gonna pay child support with.
Damn, nigga, you can't even go to Mexico for a vacation.
Get you right out of
here. Or don't get you out of here.
You know, cross the border, my friend. You know, take care of your kids. You stay right here, broke motherfucker.
That was a little bit of Jamaican and Mexican, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, but as you know, hold on. Dino said, "Nigga, that don't put that on us, fresh, because you got the fuck nigga uniform on, bro."
You are in fatigues, my nigga.
Hey, you know what, Dino fam? I like niggas act like they. I see what you doing like real time, bro. Like you be on bald head nigga shit all the time.
Bald head hoe shit.
Boy,
Did
bald head nigga
you
shit is
just
top
say my
tier.
guy be a bald head hoe shit?
Bald head nigga shit is top tier disgusting.
What does bald head nigga shit look like, Juan? Because that's definitely going in the dictionary.
Bald head nigga shit?
Yeah.
Man, absolutely. It's just as bad as bald head hoe shit.
That shit is so fucking funny, man. But no, we got a lot to catch up on
Yeah,
because
because
I
you
was
took
not.
off last week.
Yeah, I took off last week, and it was very, 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 very well deserved.
Dog actually used vacation time.
Yeah, here and at work, because I definitely called in on Monday and used the personal day.
Because I was
Then
so confused. I'm
I
like,
set
this
my
shit done
alarm.
on Sunday, and I was like, all right. And then I hear one like, bro, Mimi ain't sent no videos. I was like, oh yeah, you must didn't read the group. Yeah,
I said that's judgy and nosy. Finally said, wait now, bald niggas spoil their daughters. Well, the one bald nigga
old
we
bald
know.
niggas spoil their daughters. Niggas who had hair and then lost it as they got older from stress.
Hey,
You want to know why?
boo.
You want to know why bald niggas spoil their daughters? Because y'all holding their motherfucking secrets. Because your daddy really not shit. End of story.
Hey, you know what? My dad bald now.
Yeah.
And
when they were young, if they had
well,
hair and went bald.
He spoils one half of us. So yeah.
That's because your mom ain't giving up the cheeks no more.
And he still ain't shit.
So yeah.
Right, because your mom won't give up the cheeks no more.
Uncle Charles bald as a motherfucker. He got a peanut head.
Yeah. Well, that is correct.
Does.
I'm not disagreeing.
You ever met my Uncle Charles?
I don't think so. But if you meet one bald nigga, you meet them all.
If you see a bald nigga kind of like a little gimpy walk, because his knees and ankles bad.
It's just all I gotta do is
and then the weight of the Thule kind of
right.
All I gotta do is picture
him a little bit.
All I gotta do is picture Mimi or Ree without they wig on, and that's who that nigga look like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Except with I don't think he wears glasses much. But yeah, I shout out to Kayla Marie. She had a really dope pod over the weekend, and like daddy issues was
that was actually I was here for that. That was dope. I'm proud of her.
I watched as long as I could until SmackDown came on. When SmackDown came on, I tuned out.
You could have skipped that first 40 minutes too, though.
Bro, I didn't know it was gonna take 40 minutes, but that shit was hilarious. Y'all know me and Badass number. We had a field day with that shit.
When
I catch the clips.
When they let that nigga say crack and meth and cocaine on the families, I was like, dog.
Because he the boss.
That shirt was busting up.
Listen.
His fit was crazy this time. I'm like, yeah, now that's the Rock.
That
you got to get that skimpy ass gold chain out of here, though. You make too much money to be wearing that little shit. He should have had a big ass Krubin, like Glorilla said.
Hey,
Krubin on Krubin. That's what the fuck he should have had.
Shavonda just sent me a pic. We gonna have Tom put this on the screen because it's too good to not put on the screen.
I'm sick of y'all shit.
You got it.
The show just started. We're not even a podcast anymore. We a late night talk show.
No. You said dog want us up there with him so bad tonight. But no, Kayla, she had like a really, really dope show. And was discussing like daddy issues, and with her also being in a situation where it's like, she has other siblings, and she said she doesn't really discuss her issues with their father with her siblings because they have their, perspective of him and she has her own. And she doesn't want to make them feel uncomfortable or like disrespected in any kind of way. But it's like their experience with him is completely different than her experience. And if anybody felt that, is me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about this on Facebook maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks or so ago, because for some reason niggas have this thing where they feel that being married automatically exempts you from being a fucking single mom. And I use my mother as an example all the time because Brenda Dinkins
Who made this?
was with my dad since she was 14 years old. Since she was
I'm gonna let you
14
finish your
years old.
story first.
And they were together for years before I was even conceived. There was marriage. There was all of this shit. Like my mom was with my dad for decades before they got, divorced and eventually split. And it's like at this point, I'm like sixth grade and shit. And my dad, he flipped on me too. I'm like, God damn, I felt like 50. What'd you say fuck me for?
I mean, that's how I feel with my dad. Like, you had me and my sister 7 months apart. You flipped the coin, you chose her. Then you end up getting my brother because you married his mom. You abandoned my sister because she was like, this is your kid. You got to take care of him. He turned 18. He said, I'm getting a divorce. Got out. Had my baby sister, took care of her up until he died and just left the three of us like, you niggas grown, you on your own. And it's to the point where anytime I talk to anybody else's mom, they all say it. Well, why don't you never talk to Tony? Oh, he's good. Like, fuck you. So now I'm sitting at your funeral and everybody got these great stories about how he was an awesome man. I'm like, look, I know more about my auntie than I know about you, my guy. And that's your sister. That's fucking sad.
And it's like, bro, I don't want to I mean, we know eventually that time comes for everybody, but it's like, bro, I am the firstborn. And I feel like in that situation, like everybody would look at me like to
be the leader
you
of
gotta say something. Like you gotta, you gotta get up there.
Shit.
You gotta do. And it's like, bro, like I didn't have my sister's experience. Like I will be 40 this year. My sister is turning 24. She has had him consistently in her life for 24 years, damn near. It wasn't until I bought the house 10 years ago that me and him even started really communicating again. And even then, that was to spite my mama. Like he knew my mama pulled some bullshit and I almost couldn't get my house. And he stepped in. And that was really just to stick it to her. I don't even think that was to rekindle our fucking relationship.
I was just like, fuck you.
Yeah. So,
that's horrible. She was gonna get a house regardless, because I think before then, me and you was talking about figuring out something.
Hey,
we was gonna make something.
Hey, OnlyFans wasn't a thing then, but I was gonna do whatever I needed to do. I was getting my motherfucking house. I had came too far for that shit. But I don't hate my dad. Like I do. I love my dad, but I like how Kayla was saying, like how some things just seem like it's an obligation.
Right.
And when it's getting off the phone, love you more and all that, like it feels like an obligation.
So what you're saying is when Uncle Chuck kicked the bucket, you feel like you should be able to just sit in the back and mind your business?
I don't feel like
you're not wrong. That's how you feel.
No, I don't feel like I am going to be ready for all the pressure I know that everybody's going to put on me being the fucking oldest and being the firstborn, especially because a lot of our family, they live fucking out of town. They still in Louisiana and shit, so they don't know what goes on up here. So it's like when they come up here for a funeral or to do whatever, it's like they're instantly going to look at me like I'm supposed to just be the leader of everything. And it's like
the leader of the free world.
Got it. She know that nigga better than I do.
She knows exactly everything. Well, the good thing that came out of Kayla's episode was her sister on a post. She didn't see it during the show. She seen it after the show.
Was that her that commented and said like she understood how she felt?
Yeah,
now?
She's like now I understand how you feel. For some odd reason, StreamYard didn't show none of her comments, and we were sitting here looking. So we actually didn't think nobody was watching.
I saw that one as soon as it popped up, and I was like, I wonder if that's one of her siblings.
Yeah, and she said that she understood, and that kind of made Kayla feel better because her biggest concern about doing that whole episode was she didn't want to offend them because, like you said, their experience is different than her experience. So they may not look at him as a villain or a bad person because he shows up and shows out for them. But from her perspective, it's like, yo, you ain't got to be here for me no more. We grown, but you got a whole grandson over here.
Niggas is in here just sitting around the table and everything else. And I'm out here on the fucking porch, and this nigga he ain't even Motel 6 and leave the light on for me. I'm just in the
Right.
fucking dark out here.
Right. And she was even saying like it wasn't even about like she don't care about him no more when it comes to her. Like, fam, I got a whole grandson right here. You got a nigga who needs some male guidance. At least fix this.
He only has 2 grandkids, my kids. Bro, your oldest grandkid, she's about to be 20. You don't have a relationship with them.
Nope.
So Dino said, our mamas was loving to us. Some of them made it unbearable for our fathers.
True.
Shavonda beat me to it. She said, some of these dads unbearable. We don't abandon our kids. And I really do hate that as an excuse, because I feel like love for your kids should be so unconditional to the point where you are not making an excuse to leave their fucking lives. Like, bro, I almost went to jail behind a kid that I was living in the fucking house with because I was on house arrest at my baby birthday party. And I'm like, why the fuck should I have to leave my motherfucking baby birthday party? Like, my mom had to beg me to go home and leave my baby birthday party because my PO was tripping and shit. I saw my baby every motherfucking day. My baby slept in the bed with me, and I was still like, no, fuck that. You're not gonna tell me I can't be here for my kid. Because I felt like that was some deadbeat shit for me to have to leave my own baby birthday party. Kayla, he said, my brother called and congratulated me. He said, don't stop what I'm doing, and he wants to come on the show. He said, I wasn't wrong for anything I said. My mom called today and acknowledged that she dropped the ball on some things with us, and she is sorry for that. Heart emoji.
Healing.
Yeah,
that is what
and
healing
I love that.
looks like. I love that for you, Kayla.
I love that.
Accountability.
Let me know when you want to book that episode outside your normal ones, and we'll do it free of charge.
Yeah, but I do. I really, really, really hate that, especially when I see the type of shit that men go through.
Right.
With other shit. It's like, oh, so you been putting up with this bitch bullshit for God knows how long. You should have been left her. But yet you made an excuse and you wasn't there for your motherfucking kids. Like, I just.
Shout out Damien. Clap it up for folks.
What the fuck is that?
Right. Like, can we get some context?
Yeah. Oh, he talking about his dad.
That's his name?
Yeah. No, because I'm thinking, I was like, is it a comment I'm not seeing? It didn't, it didn't click on me right away.
We talking about daddies this whole time. Now I'm not even, I can't even see the fucking comment.
Well, here's the thing though, with you, Juan, like, you usually give daddy recognition to your stepdad and make jokes about what state that this Carmen Sandiego ass nigga might be in.
That's why I said shout out to him.
That's what I'm saying. By you saying his name, I never knew his name.
Dino said, there's always the why you ain't fight for your kids, but never why should he have to fight for a child or children he made. No, I say that all the time. I say it sucks, and no man should have to fight for their children, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to give you a pass for giving up on your children. Yeah. There's a lot of shit that we shouldn't have to do, but we fucking do it anyway. We shouldn't have to pay fucking taxes, but we goddamn do it. We shouldn't have to pay for motherfucking water and shit, but we goddamn do it. These motherfuckers charge us for air. So it's a lot of shit that we shouldn't have to do, but we just fucking do it.
Yo, putting a price on a natural resource is the coldest shit.
Especially air, dog.
Like,
especially
nigga.
Air.
No, we pay for water. And like,
no.
What?
You don't. This is how to explain to you. You don't pay for water. You pay for the process of getting you clean water. That's how they'll push
Evening hoe.
God damn, that's what we on.
No, she said evening host.
Miss Walker, I do expect some form of a text message from you,
Johnny,
within the next 24 to 48 hours.
Wait, is that fuck that we had on the show?
Yeah, that's Johnny. Shout out to Johnny. He came through and kicked off the love tour with us. Great viewpoint. That was not me and Juan.
He don't know this, but I call him Big Bang Hank. He just got them vibes.
You must never watch Ghetto Love Goes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
a couple. Well, because you know how I am, and like they weren't reading the comments and shit, and with me not being able to interact, you know, I can't do that. So no.
Well, in so many words,
tried, though.
he has openly admitted that he was a gigolo in the past life. You
was helicoptering that dick for some change. I ain't mad at you. If I had a dick, I'd be helicoptering that motherfucker anywhere.
Okay, I'll let it slide. You did say Wednesday.
Rita said exactly. It's a whole lot of shit we shouldn't have to do, but you just do that shit. Like, yeah, like we our entire lives is built about around doing shit that we shouldn't have to fucking do. Cause the amount of housing, food, and everything else is nasty business. Like
Nasty.
literally.
Nasty. And it goes up every year too. That's the crazy part.
It's like, bro,
It's the
it
same.
is a fucking apple, bro. You drop a seed in some dirt and let it rain. Why is this motherfucker's $5 a bag?
And
Like-
why was
At that point, you paying for the name.
you
Like,
really are?
Is it Honeycrisp? Is it a Gala?
It is such
Is it
that we live in
Granny
Wisconsin.
Smith?
We can drive 15 miles and pick them off the damn tree
Is that
ourselves.
shit apple holler?
Yes.
Do you know?
Pick 'em off the tree our damn selves.
You know, Granny Smith apple's been around since Tone was a kid, and that's not a shot. That's an actual fact. That's not hate.
You talking about the name Granny Smith?
Granny
Yeah.
Smith apples.
Dino said went through a lot of BS to
That
be a
brand
dad.
name has been around since you was a kid. It's like Macintosh.
Yeah, you said went through a lot of BS to be a dad, only to be extremely disrespected by two of my daughters. Fuck hashtag fuck them kids. And it's like
It's
Because
not-
you a bald head nigga.
It's because they mama's putting that energy out, or I won't even put it on their mama. Somebody around them is putting that energy out there to disrespect you.
They don't be doing bald headed nigga shit. That's why.
This ain't got nothing to do with it.
and then it's like, okay, so and
Don't
then
put
when
that on his jacket.
and then
it
when
comes
you
to the
look
kids.
at because I don't know like the you know the circumstances or anything like that to where what your actual involvement is, like what kind of distance was between y'all or
What
any of
got you
that.
here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I can say is like one of the things that Kayla mentioned on her podcast was, bitch, you see me talking about
right.
sit there and eat your motherfucking chips and shit.
God damn.
Singing
sunned
and shit.
you.
We Sarita ain't even here tonight. We still got to deal with this nigga singing.
Well, you know we all sing, but yeah, your timing was off.
Very.
That's all it was.
But no, one thing what Kayla was saying, how it's not her, like even though she's an adult, she's still a child in that particular dynamic of their relationship. And it shouldn't be on her to mend that relationship that she didn't break. It shouldn't be on her to fix that relationship. And I'm like, I 100% understood that. And it's like, y'all saw the shit that I was going through with Jelly Bean Dad. Like, not
Hey, fuck
once
that
have I
nigga.
ever, and God only knows what this nigga was telling them people about me, because they seemed like they was real surprised that I was receptive to her going out there and meeting them. So it's like, ain't no telling what this nigga was telling them about me. Oh man, she won't let me talk to my baby. She won't let me see this. She won't let me see that. And it's like, bro, I have never stepped in front of that line of communication. As much as I wanted to ask my baby, like, what the fuck do you want to talk to this hoe ass nigga? I've never done that. If she said, Ma, can I call my dad and tell him happy birthday? Ma, can I call my dad and
That's
tell him
because
Merry Christmas?
Jelly Bean.
Ma, can I call, or can I send him a snap or whatever? And a snap, again, that's how we got busted line saying he didn't know she was sick. She sent him a video. Hi, Dad, I've been trying to call you. Can you please call me back? And then you see that he didn't view the fucking video, but bitch, you ain't called my baby.
See,
And it's like in all of those times, I didn't have to say a fucking word. She got to a point where she had her breaking point. And unfortunately for him, that was right before we went out there. So now you want to try to make some effort and she wasn't feeling that shit. Now you calling my baby disrespectful. Bitch, fuck you.
See, and the crazy part is Jelly Bean is the embodiment of love.
Bruh.
She's
like a little fucking Care Bear.
Right, Doug. So for you to piss off a Care Bear, you really did some shit.
Johnny talking about he don't know why I call him Big Bang Hank because he broke. We know that's a lie.
It's crazy.
That's for
In
you,
this
Tony.
crazy world.
Hey, shout out to Mo Jack. She got me together. Messy bun right now. It was more intact before, I had some extracurricular activities, which we'll get into a little bit later.
Whore.
Um,
That's for me.
yeah.
The kid, because we don't care about kids coming here. We done did a whole podcast with a kid on the show.
Yeah, it's only one motherfucking kid who ain't allowed in here.
Wait. Ooh.
Your stepkids.
Damn. Shit.
Bro, I can't even keep a straight face on that one.
Woo.
Dina said their mama can say anything. They know what they receive and been receiving.
Dino.
You are a dirty, pink-haired bitch.
I am. I'm filthy.
Dina, I'm gonna
Y'all
say
don't even
this
know the
right
kind of
now.
dirty.
Regardless of whatever she is saying about you, when your girls get older and are actually able to be around you without her influence, they're gonna realize that she was the problem the whole time. Don't even trip, bruh.
I don't argue with my dad. Now, my mom gets on my nerves. Y'all know this because I put this shit in Facebook
It
posts
is
all the time.
shit is part of the fucking show sometimes.
Yeah. But even to this day, my dad tries to talk negatively to me about my mom and oh well she did this and she did that. And I'm like, you talking to me like I don't remember them times where you were supposed to come pick me up and I fell asleep at the table waiting on you. And I wake up to my mama carrying me and putting me in the bed because you didn't show up.
I let that happen one time.
That happened to me a couple of times. And then it's like those times where it was your time to come get me and you picking me up and I'm thinking we finna have some daddy daughter time and you were too busy trying to get me to bond with your new chick instead of keeping our relationship intact. You were so focused on shoving her down my throat and making sure that I like her, you made me hate both of y'all. That wasn't my mama doing, that was you.
True.
Cause it's like everybody who was around me, like, bro, y'all know how tight me and my pops was. Like I was this nigga's skin damn near, bro. He couldn't go nowhere without me on his hip. So for you to sacrifice our relationship because you were too busy trying to move on in your new relationship and get me on board with her, you weren't focusing on what I needed from you as a father. You was leaving me at this lady house and shit. Trying to, I don't know if you're trying to force a bond or what, but it's like, I'm supposed to be spending the weekend with you. You take me over by her mom crib and then you disappear and I'm here with these people I don't fucking know. So now I'm holed up in the room by myself with a fucking poodle and shit because that was the only good thing about being over there was the goddamn dog. So it's nah, it wasn't that type. And then we was on fucking the corner of 27th and Hour. So then it was the
God
hood.
damn. The fuck was y'all doing? Moving weight?
Yeah.
27th and
Why are you
hour
in the ghetto like that?
in the ghetto. Nigga, that's munchies.
Dino said it's my fault though for trying to overcompensate for living in a different state. Nick said, I know what the nigga told Jay family about me. They don't truly care because they still don't participate in shit. His dad birthday next week. Bet he don't get a call from Jay.
Unless. Yes, a whore. Always a whore.
Dina said that's true, but then I have to explain and console them for shit I was blamed for.
But that's part of being a dad, though, bruh.
It's more of them no longer being able to get anything they asked for because I.
Like BJ.
Oh, he was basically starting to feel like he was being treated as.
You know, and that's the case because the moms.
I mean, that's just fucking kids.
Right. True. I give you that.
Me.
But there are some moms out there that when moms don't want to get it from them, go ask your dad for it. So you don't hear from your kids until they want something. So as much as you may still want to connect to them, it's an issue communicating with them. And then when you do get to communicate with them, oh, dad, these new phone pods came out. Can you get them for me?
Yeah, and then it's me, and it's like, bro, I live in the house with you. I do full-time care for you, and you motherfuckers sit in your room all goddamn day until you motherfuckers want something. Now you come out, hey, Ma, can you do this and can you do that? And I'm like, fuck out my face.
I'm glad my kids.
But yeah, I just feel like at a certain age, that's just fucking kids. Period. They just fucking selfish kids, little greedy bastards.
All my kids want to do is get taken to Five Below.
What do you think about that context? Like, what do you really want from your kid?
Respect, goddammit.
I'm just saying, like you said, you don't see a motherfucker all day until they want something.
I don't. Ashley said, "Felt I don't mess with the wife to this day, and I get into it with him because she feels some type of way about me and him." So
shout out to Ashley.
My family felt the way because, like, my uncle called me, my dad's brother. Y'all may have heard me talk about him before. Like, I love him. That is my heart. That was my dad when my dad wasn't being my dad. Well, shit, he still is. But he called me to ask me why I wasn't at my father's 50th birthday party. Like, it was a surprise birthday party for him. I didn't get invited.
It was a surprise to me too.
So he was like, where you at? Well, shit, that was when Dad turned 50. How old that nigga finna be now? What he was born in 62. So
Is he 62?
shit, damn
Yeah,
near.
damn near. Like when you do the math, I think it does equal 62.
Yeah, right. No, but he was like, where are you? I was like, I forgot where I was. I don't know if I was driving or if I was at the house. And he was like, okay, why you not here? I was like, where is here? He was like, your daddy birthday party. I was like, what birthday party? He was like, and he got quiet. And he was like, I know the fuck she did. She was like, you didn't know your dad's birthday party was today? I was like, no, I didn't know nothing about that. And he was so pissed. Like he was pissed. Like she didn't say a fucking word to me about it. Um, and even then, it's like when my mom was trying to play nice when I was pregnant
Oh,
with
my
Ree,
bad.
we had my baby shower, at their house because my mom is a petty individual, okay? And she's
We
a
realize
Scorpio,
that.
so y'all know what level that can go of pettiness. But my mom didn't want my dad, so she didn't want no beef. Like she was trying to be inclusive and shit. And she was like, well, you with him now, part of the fam type shit. I'm planning her baby shower. Do you want to be a part of this? So my stepmom acted like she was, honored to be asked and shit and help plan it. Oh, well, we can do it here and blah, 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 blah. And not knowing that, so one of my cousins is gay and at the time was seeing her uncle. We didn't know that. So Lil Andrew.
So if you had to, so if you had to pick a fruit, what fruit would he be?
Oh, he was a very, very, very like ripe summertime sweet. But
summertime sweet.
I know.
Did you just call the
I
nigga
know,
a kiwi?
and we love him dearly. That's
Absolutely.
fam, 'cause
Absolutely.
But don't call my man summertime sweet.
Did
No,
you just call him
no more.
a kiwi?
bruh.
Damn near. Bro. That's,
Hey, fuck whoever just put that laugh react up because I saw it in real time.
oh my nigga, some mixed fruit. What's wrong with
That nigga, no, an edible
I'm-
arrangement.
hey,
man? Damn near, bro. Like that.
hey, mid-June Mississippi melon sweet. All right.
That's
If
crazy.
you know, you know.
Wow.
But no,
Now I want one.
yeah, so they were upstairs like mingling in the kitchen, and my stepmom didn't know that he was related to us. Like, you don't see us in the same spaces. So
Wait, auntie invited? Look, that's crazy. On purpose?
no, he didn't come for us. He
Oh.
came with her uncle. It
shit.
just so happened. That's what I'm
That
saying.
baby shower.
That's
Oh,
how we found out that they were, kicking
Oh,
it. We
okay.
didn't know.
okay.
So because
I thought auntie invited.
no, so because of that, like they're upstairs and she talking shit about my mom, like, and then this bitch all in my house and blah blah blah. Like y'all didn't plan this baby shower to be here together. So she's upstairs talking shit about my mom, not realizing that little Andrew's in the kitchen. He was like, "Oh, you mean my auntie?" And she didn't know. So that's how she found out that mama was little Andrew auntie.
That's crazy.
So,
That's a wild
She
revelation.
finna get the pop put on her auntie.
The
But I'm-
flip flops.
but I'm just saying, like,
it.
it,
Uncle Chuck Wi-Fi.
and I never understood the animosity there towards me or my mom, because it's like, bro, you was in the wrong in that situation.
But that's
My mom didn't hold no beef with you when you was on whatever with her husband. She let that shit go. She was like, that's your problem now. That's your headache. I ain't got to deal with it no more.
is she white?
My mom's biggest concern. No, she's a fucking clone of my mom. Light skin, big titties, all of that. The only difference is she got lips and my mom don't.
Your daddy definitely got a type.
Well, it was show percentage. So you got
Like just like
got
all of
type.
y'all do.
Got
Mhm.
type.
Yeah.
You do got a type one.
You mine take yeah.
What you mean?
You know.
I have no idea.
Don't play dumb, nigga.
I don't know what you
Y'all do got a type. I've
Um
been around y'all enough to know one.
Oh my, your midget fucking business.
I fuck midgets, yeah. ain't
see,
nothing wrong
Siobhan,
with
she said that part. Kids ain't shit to anyone. Like they do not discriminate. Like you literally take care of these motherfuckers. Not perfect example. I told y'all on the pod a couple of weeks ago, like Ree is about to be 20 this year. And me doing all of this shit for her to be able to save up her money for when she does get out of college and move out. And it's like, bro, now you tricking your money off and shit. I feel like if that's the case, I might as well be charging you. Give me the fucking glasses because they annoy me. They got to get wiped off. Give me here because I hate.
Here.
I don't, because I don't even wear glasses. But him and my kids, I be wanting to punch them. They greasy and shit.
Yeah, nigga, why your glasses greasy?
It's like he just picked up a fucking chicken breast. And
like, nigga, why you?
So you're a little thick sometimes, a little hair.
No, what if the
I
nigga?
hate it. Like I hate dirty glasses. It really bothers me.
Hey, Mimi, you want a brownie?
I can't see that side. Huh?
You want some brownie?
Ooh,
I pinched off of it, so
pinched.
yeah.
Is there weed in it?
Nah, that came from
No.
Jersey Mike's. They are not selling weed brownies at Jersey Mike's.
It should be.
Nah, but that shit, it really, really gets to me because I feel like I had to read down and I'm like, look, certain shit I try not to say to you because I don't want you to feel like I'm taking, I'm following in your granny's footsteps. I don't ever want you to feel that I'm throwing in your face the things that I do for you. But at the same time, I do feel like you don't understand how good you have it, especially because all of your friends come from shitty homes. All of them. So it's like you have these moments where her or Jelly Bean, that like my kids, they attract people with dysfunctional homes and shit. So it's like y'all are coming to me like, Mom, thank you for, not being this way, or thank you for us always being able to come to you, or us this and this that. But it's like, why the fuck do I have to ask you more than one time to do anything? You were almost 20 years old. You are not getting charged gas when you have to go downtown to the third ward every fucking day, 5 to 6 days a week. Because not only are you going to school, but you're working. So even if you don't have school on that day, I still got to get you down there and pick you up from work. You're not paying rent. You're not paying your cell phone bill. You're not paying for your fucking tablet, your iPad, or none of that shit. Like, I'm paying the college tuition that wasn't paid for by your scholarships and grants and shit. Like, that's coming out of my pocket every month. Like, you don't have to worry about anything but putting your money up and saving it so that you can have a nice cushion when you move out, because I don't want to see you struggle. But at the same time, I feel like you are not understanding how good you have it, to a point where maybe I'm gonna have to be a bitch for a month or two and let you really see how shit is. But it's like I really don't want to have to put her through that, because I know how it is in Black households. And I know when you feel like motherfuckers are being unfair in some kind of way, it's like, then all of a sudden you want to rush out because you're like, well, if I got to do all of this shit here, I might as well go out and move on my own. Now you're struggling and shit. I'm really trying to avoid you having to go through that, because I went through it. Like when my mom moved my stepdad in the house after I fought him and shit, I'm like, bro, I gotta go. That's how I ended up fucking going to jail. I was stealing money and shit from the banks and doing all of them jobs, because I'm like, bro, I need money by any means necessary to get the fuck out of this house, because if I don't get out this house, I'm gonna catch a body.
Well, maybe, unfortunately, she does have to do that, but just let her know once she gets wherever she is that if you need to come home, you can. That's never off the table. Because I think the difference with a lot of Black families is you turn 18, you got to get out of my house because now you're not contributing, but they never let them know that you can always come back home until it's too late.
Hold on. Dino said he was sick for a whole week and the only contact was for money for Uber and food to that concert last night. Nigga, I just told y'all on the pod like a week or two ago how, well, it was 2 weeks at minimum because we wasn't here last week, how Jelly Bean wrote talking shit because I came home from COVID, from the hospital with COVID, cussing everybody out because why the fuck ain't my house clean? How dare you come in my room with a deli? Grab fucking cough in your face. Go wash them fucking dishes before I beat you with the little strength that I do have.
I actually yelled at the girls yesterday because I came home from after cleaning up the house and it was messed up. And they had the audacity to be on the beanbag on their phones and tablets that I pay for with a messed up house. The audacity of these kids.
Yeah.
I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
beat my
Johnny
girls.
said he obsessed over cleaning. I don't even wear them. I'm supposed to. Not as bad as everybody else, but just little shit. But I hate dirty glasses.
You don't want to whoop your kids, though?
Shabana said, talk about it.
No.
These little niggas probably
You
need
said
to struggle
beats.
a little bit, miss a meal or something. But yeah, it's like I'm trying to make now she has like the work ethic is there. So it's like she's not lazy, but it's like when it comes to doing shit in the house, bro, I shouldn't have to ask you more than fucking once.
Because it doesn't benefit her.
And that's what it is.
Because TT has that same issue. She doesn't want to do anything that either A is not her doing or doesn't benefit her. Like I could tell them to clean up the house, and Tiana will only go pick up the stuff she put down.
That's Ree. I've told y'all that Ree so motherfucking pay again. It's that Scorpio shit. Ree
That's
go
exactly
in,
what Tiana is.
she'll
Too.
cook and she'll go in there, and then it's like, bro, I know I didn't just come in my fucking kitchen and I see you washing out one bowl, one spoon, one cup, and if you don't wash them fucking dishes in the sink, well, if everybody was to do their own stuff, then it wouldn't. I'm like, bro, it don't benefit me to take you to and from work or do none of that shit. None of that benefits me. It literally costs me money. Like before I came here today, I just went and put $50 in the fucking tank.
I gotta put 30.
I work from home. I don't need gas.
You really don't.
I work from home. And the week that I do go in the office, I am 6 minutes away if I get caught at a stoplight.
Gas expensive too. You drive a F-150.
Yeah, now we putting premium in that bitch.
Why are y'all putting premium in it now? Who
Don't-
put premium in there first?
Don't get me upset. Let me see. Ashley said, "My son don't listen to that gentle parenting. I gotta yell or cuss him out for him to move."
Well, the good thing is my girls still listen to that. They are into that stern listening shit.
Yeah, but it's like I have made it to the point where, you know, my girls are almost 15 and 20. I have never like caught them out of their name or like none of that shit. I can literally tell you, between them both, I've only had to beat their ass on this one hand.
God damn.
But my mom is completely different. Like I can't tell you how many times I can't tell you how many times like she's put me out of her fucking house. Bitch this, bitch that, la la la, like. But she acts like she don't remember none of that shit. We talked about that
They
on Facebook.
actually
How
do be
parents
forgetting that shit.
have selective memory when it comes to trauma inflicted.
They really do be forgetting that shit.
But yeah, I'm going to have to. But even my therapist, she was like, look, she was like, you love your kid, she said, but she's like anything that you do for her now, like it's not an obligation. You're not obligated to do those things anymore because she is an adult. So maybe it is time for you know you tighten the reins up a little bit and let her know like this is how stuff could be. So we'll see how that goes. But like Dina was saying, as far as like, you know, he was sick and shit. And it's like, bruh, I have watched my kids buy gifts for so many people, like friends and rebuying shit for before she flipped the gay switch when she was dating a guy. And then she was crying because the guy couldn't accept the gift because his mom wouldn't let him accept the gift. And then she got a girlfriend and she was always taking her out and shit. And Jelly Bean buying her friend stuff are always, oh, Ree, I bought you this from Temu. I'm like, God damn, you ain't see a motherfucking t-shirt that said #1 mom or nothing on that bitch. Like, that is just, so when you ask me that question, like, well, what do you really expect him to do? It's not an expectation. It would just be nice to have some type of gesture of appreciation when I see you do it for other people that don't do as much as I do.
Look, as a mom, you're more likely to get a t-shirt than us dads. Okay.
But you do understand that what you have is considered a thankless job.
You
Nah,
shut
fuck
up.
that.
You don't have kids. You stay out of this.
But
you have no dog in this fight. We want to be thanked. Fuck you.
That's crazy, Tom.
It's not even that. It is.
I love you, bro, but shut up.
But
Woo! Tell it. Listen. This is true. Shavonda said, y'all know who love their mama out loud? Folks with crackhead ass mamas. That is ditch. I have never seen somebody who didn't have a mom who had some sort of addiction that didn't just love them out loud and proud like that. Listen,
It's so
even when they was fucked up.
it's so crazy because there is a girl who I know who mom was on crack and literally destroyed the foundation of their
Biggie
family,
London.
but loved the hell out of her mom. That the day when her mom died, she scorched the earth, and that's wild.
Right. One said thankless says who?
See, that's what.
So what
Johnny
you
said, as a childless nigga, I agree with mine. Look, here's my thing.
Hey, Johnny, say
Because
the fuck
like I
out of
said,
this shit.
it's
is.
but it's not an expectation. It's just the point. It was like, bruh, Jelly Bean has been fucked up since October, and I have been waiting on this child hand and foot. That is my job as a mother. Absolutely. I cannot just abandon this job like her weak ass daddy did. But for me to see you be like, oh, ma, come look at all the stuff I bought Rhea. I'm like, bruh, it's Timu. You couldn't find me something for $2 on that motherfucker. Your ass is literally in my face because
not-
I have to scrub it and wipe it and do everything else.
I'm not saying that you as a
Juan,
parent don't have a legitimate gripe to want
It's
your
not-
kids to say thank you.
It's not a thankless job. You want to know how I know it's not a thankless job? Because every year in May and June, on a Sunday, there's a specific day where if you don't do it all year round, you're supposed to say it on those days.
Dino said to make it seem as if human emotion is removed just because we are parents. Like it's.
I'm not saying that you can't have the emotion. I'm just saying that this is what it is.
We want to be thanked
And
just like you do on your job. One, when you hit your 1 year anniversary of cutting meat, you want them to be like, congratulations on 1 year. Nope, I said it like that on purpose too. You want them to say,
1 year
congratulations on making 1
cutting
year.
meat is crazy.
I could have said slanging meat. But you know, you've been there for 5 years. You want them to acknowledge you've been at this job for 5 years. It's a regular, everyday job, and you get happy when you see your recognition of whatever job you're doing. As parents, we want our recognition too. We ain't asking you to go buy $800 worth of shit for us. We just saying, hey, bitch, you are in Five Below, picking up random shit. Grabbing, hey dad, I seen this little Mountain Dew chapstick. I know you like Mountain Dew here. Oh, baby,
this
thank
like
you.
an internal problem that y'all kids ain't thinking about you.
Look, so
If you listen to the whole rant, it's been the kids don't think about us, period.
And they won't.
And here
My baby brings me little Mountain Dew lipstick, chapstick shit. So think about
so
me.
here's the thing.
Shut up.
Like I was saying, like earlier at the beginning of the show, like, you know, we get a lot of flack where people make it seem like being married or, you know, having our partners there doesn't mean that a lot of, if not most of the parenting responsibility falls on us. Now, this is one of them things that we were talking about.
This guy is not only not embarrassed, but
My
said
bad.
this with
Hold
his
on,
whole
Tone got
chest.
Start over. Value one, value man.
The fact that this guy is not only not embarrassed, but said this with his whole chest.
The one thing in the world that I couldn't do, because I could do anything, I couldn't be a mom.
No, none of us can.
No. That is one of the hardest jobs in the world. And I'm very lucky that I don't have to wake up at night to do anything. If she's home, I'm not changing poopy diapers unless like I'm in a really good mood or there's two at the same time. 2 poopy diapers at the same time. I will do the male poopy diaper.
Right.
Because I know the plumbing better.
Jenna, can you verify this? Or
Oh yeah, absolutely. And he'll let me know when they went to the bathroom though. He'll be like, oh man, he stinks. So I'm like waiting, maybe Zach will change him. He's like, nah, he really stinks. I'm like, all right.
Hey, this diaper is disgusting. You might want to get to this one sooner than later. Dude, I'm the worst.
Don't worry, I'm gonna fix it.
Like, bro.
Okay. So initially I agree with him because to be a mom is one of the hardest jobs in the world. But the fact that bro is like actively in the household.
This is who they giving pussy to.
Still being lazy as fuck.
That's crazy.
Wild.
That's egregious, bro. This is who they fucking. That's odd as hell. And you knew he was like that before you let him impregnate you.
No,
that's the crazy.
No,
part.
that's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Look, did you see what he looked like?
Looks can be deceiving.
I mean,
no, there are certain people that you can look at and be like, you a douchebag. No, he been a shitty person.
When it comes to the others, it be kind of weird because
him specifically, he been a douchebag. You can run it back. He looked like He was on some other shit.
Look, fam, unseasoned chicken marry for different reasons. So financially, he might
Right, he
be,
probably balling. And she
and-
probably broke.
and
That's why she deal with this goofball ass nigga.
But the fact that
It's fine
dog
said, letting
cleanly,
someone know your child needs a diaper change is some loser behavior.
He been a loser.
Because, bro, why can't you change your own?
no,
kid?
it's not even.
But we just talked about this on a pod where we said that nigga made that post talking about how come moms act like they the most important parent or the main parent or the only parent or some shit. And I'm like,
You niggas like this make them.
yeah.
Like it's not even the fact that he's like, yeah, your kid diaper shitty. It's the fact that say if there's two shitty diapers, I'm only going for the boy. So if there's two girls, shitty diapers, you just leaving them both there.
He just as bad as the nigga who said, I'm going out for some milk, I'll be back.
And then
Because he made you a single parent and he lived with you.
and then it'd be
That
like,
makes him worse.
oh well if something happened in the middle of the night, thank God I ain't got to deal with it because she here like
I'm not getting up.
That shit, all we had to do is put like some sad music behind it. That'll sound like a real fucked up infomercial.
Like,
Whenever my kid shits himself, if it's 3:00 in the morning,
the court says I don't
thank
feel
God
like
I don't gotta change.
see, and I was paraphrasing because I can't remember like the exact wording of it, but it was basically asking why moms felt like they were the parent. Court said, I don't feel like I'm the most important parent, but I am the most present parent. And that's where's that's this one. Okay, hold on.
Him down one day and ask him because he wanted me to work. He wanted me to make sure the kids were taken care of when he got home. He wanted me to make sure dinner was on the table also. And then, of course, I needed to do my nightly wife duties as well. So that was a lot for me, especially coming from a background where I saw my dad cook. I saw my dad clean. And so I asked George, I said, so what's your expectation of me? And he told me all of those things. And I said, and tell me, what is the expectation I should have of you? And he said, well, I'll go to work and I'll bring home a check. And then it was silence, just like that.
And that is why a lot of women now are like 50-50 is fucking bullshit. Because it's not 50-50. They have that mindset where they don't want to split the household shit. They don't want to help with the kids. They don't want to be the present parent. They don't want to have to change the diapers. They don't want to have to get up in the middle of the fucking night when the kid is sick and coughing and shit is, take this little Jeremy nigga. Like they passing the fucking buck and shit. But then it's like, no, it's 50-50 because we going half on the bills. No, nigga, take some of this fucking load off.
It's the fact going half on the bills is wild to me.
See, ladies, when y'all meet a nigga and a nigga tell you at the beginning of this situation.
Of course said it's not 50-50 at all. Dino said that's not 50-50. And that's the point.
It can never be 50-50.
That's our point.
If
like
when
active. Men are asking us for the most part, like, because there are some who they have that concept like, no, I know how to cook. I can cook, I can clean, I can do this, I do that. Maybe he was the oldest of all his fucking siblings and he was doing it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember how Julius was doing on that episode that everybody hate Chris and Rochelle was hating and shit? But that's my stepdad. My stepdad had all sisters. Like, that's his thing. Like, anybody who gets with my mom, I've told y'all on the pod several times, my mom can't fucking cook. It's not her strong. It's not what she does. She prepares shit. She pulls the wrapper back, the film back, and puts it in the oven for 60 minutes or whatever the fuck banquet requirements are.
Jello cake still slap though.
Oh yeah. Now she'll bake. Like that kind of stuff she'll do, but like as far as like
the actual getting physical.
Now this is probably the most chicken and pork chops and shit my mom has made. And you know what? She's putting them in the air fryer. So
I just can't get with air fried chicken.
Yeah, but
it's
me like
reheating your chicken.
I'm making macaroni from scratch. I'm making dressing. I'm making yams that ain't in the fucking can. Like I gotta make cabbage. And I'm actually cooking things. I am actually prepping things. Like bitch got cutting board and the good knives and shit. Like that's not my mom. But my pops, who is from Alabama, like my stepdad from Alabama, like cooking is his thing. So that was like his meal ticket into the house because that's what he did. But he was able to do a lot of other things. Like he
How
knows
many
how to fix
draws did
stuff.
he
He
cook
knows
his
how to
way
cook. He
into?
know
I
how to
wonder.
clean. He know how to do all that stuff. My mom was she was the financial because that nigga ain't never had a real good job. But
Usually niggas
yeah.
who can't have good jobs can do other shit.
And he's a haircutting ass nigga too for the get him a 6-pack. They lied you.
Dog,
Yep.
do not be getting your hair cut by a
Yep.
nigga
Court
who
said it's
drinking a
not
6
50
pack.
50 at all, even if we both work. And Dino said, I have yet to be with a woman that cleans or cooks better than me. And I can believe it. Like a lot of guys are amazing with that, especially when they grew up like in households like full of women or like with a lot of sisters and
That's
shit.
why I don't understand how niggas is out here making it a requirement for their woman to cook and clean. Like, nigga, how was you surviving before you met her anyway?
Now,
Are
Johnny
you a
said
McDonald ass
a
nigga?
real true 50-50 is definitely unrealistic.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody actually expects it to be 100% split down the middle at all times. Like, because maybe y'all salaries are different. One person is going to be bringing in more money than the other person.
Man, Teresa
Like I
bring
said
home
in my
twice as
mom's
much as
situation,
me.
my mom can't cook. That's not what the fuck she does. So my mom is gonna have to be with somebody who knows how to cook because she fucking can't. That's not something that she can put on the table under her list of fucking skills. So she's not gonna be able to go 50-50 on that point. She clean, she can do the laundry, wash dishes, and do all that kind of shit. But when it comes to the kitchen, that ain't her fucking area. So I feel like it's just the guys who are always preaching the 50-50 at us are the niggas who feel like the lady's man who she was talking about in this video, where it's like he's looking at 50-50 because he want, well, you work, you help me pay all these bills, but then I also want you to do all of this extra shit. That ain't for me. I go to work and I bring in a check, but we still going 50-50. And that's not what that means. Of course, say even if you can't cook, pick up the slack somewhere else. Yeah, my mom, she was the breadwinner, so it was kind of like where he had to do all of them things that she couldn't do because she was the fucking breadwinner. Dino said, I understand the requirement. The problem is having universal standards when every relationship is different.
You can't, and universal standards are stupid as hell. Because what I want, what Juan want, what you want, ain't the same.
And then it's crazy because because of how my stepdad is, even if my mom could cook, it would be a constant power struggle because you know how that nigga is about eating
About
other
his
people's
kitchen.
food. He always feel like, what did Dino just say? Dino just said, well, I ain't never met a woman that could cook or clean better than me. So it's like now it's a power struggle in the house because you don't want me to do these things because you feel like, well, I do it better than you anyway. And that's how my stepdad is when it comes to cooking. He feel like nobody fucking food is better than his, so he ain't gonna want nobody to cook anyway. So I can't tell you the entire time when my stepdad was home, like I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to do none of that shit because that nigga didn't want nobody in the kitchen but him. All right, boss, you got it then. Go ahead.
Hey, life hack. So I used to hate washing the dishes because I had to do the dishes all the time. When I was
Weaponized incompetence. You used to act like you didn't know how to wash them good until they took
I would
over.
wash them good, but she just didn't like the way I washed them. So then she started washing them. I just never went back to washing dishes.
UPS, you supposed to send that girl.
Who the hell get them for something from UPS at 9:30 at night on a
so
Sunday?
that's one of those things that I really wish people would think about when they are constantly talking about the 50-50 deal. Like Johnny said, like a complete 50-50 is not realistic. Somebody is going to be putting more on the plate, but expecting motherfuckers to be giving 75 while you giving 25 because you just going to work and bringing the check in the house, that's some bullshit. Like, nigga, especially if I'm working too. Fuck that. I really got to get over you having this fucking nigga hairstyle, bro.
You know she ain't looked at you like half the show.
Because I'm trying to avoid it.
Normally she be looking at that way, but she not been looking at you, bro.
Yeah. So we got one more video on that topic, and
it reminds her of a fuck nigga she once knew.
No, because I don't. Actually, anybody who I've actually dealt with their hair, like they didn't start growing their hair until after we were together. I've never actually dated anybody with their hair like that. When I was like really dating niggas, like it was always waves. My niggas had really nasty waves. And then they just start doing this shit. It's like midlife crisis. Everybody's getting their 30s and shit and be like, ooh, let me grow it. No shade, bro. I just
Midlife crisis. That's right.
Are you having a midlife crisis one?
I don't think so.
Dino said the percentages will change and shouldn't be permanent so no one feels taken advantage of. Right. And then it's like you never know what kind. Perfect example. Look at me, right? I was on a fucking roll. If you was on my Snapchat or like following like my Facebook or anything when I was really, really driving Amazon, like I was breaking the fucking bank. And then what happened? I got hurt. After I got hurt, I ended up having a fucking appendectomy and shit. I ended up getting the infections back to back from having the surgery. So All right, we good?
We back.
Sorry, y'all. Let me know if we back and y'all can see us.
America.
If you can see me, raise your hand. If you can see me, raise your hand.
Cause I got one more video on that.
Oh shit! What video? Cause that's the one thing when you leave the studio, it takes all the videos away.
Oh motherfucker!
Do you still see them?
Okay, M forward.
Which video you want?
That's how she be talking on the Joe Budden podcast.
Melissa Ford?
Motherfuckers.
But I just realized that I wasn't in StreamYard no more, and I got to go back in over here.
Okay, we did the white woman, right?
Let me see.
No, Tom.
It's that one with the cups.
We do no white women.
Next to the booty cheeks.
Yeah,
yes. That one.
Them cheeks be cheeking.
We do no white women, Tom.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
We should.
Wait a minute. What? Wait, I can't get back in StreamYard.
Give it here. You just set up the video.
Definitely should do more white women.
Honey, on we coming?
As a TDR thing.
TDR is out here doing what you?
TDR does the whites.
Army days.
See, subtitle. TDR does the whites. ... Army days. And when the opening shot could be like the intro of MASH.
Tiramisu. Do I want to try this?
Tiramisu. The cake. Tiramisu cake. Fire.
That's a lot of chocolate.
It's fucking delicious. Absolutely. The motherfuckers expensive though. We used to sell the K squares at Fresh Town. The motherfuckers there at $9.
Yeah. Okay.
But delicious.
Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened here. But
Them shit smell good.
I just want to say before I play this next video that
all the big booty.
I will beat his ass.
Oh shit! What happened?
Like, bro,
show me.
Like the way I would RKO this nigga through our living room table. Like I don't give a fuck if a stitches bust. Like this nigga will have to listen. So is the volume up for the video? Since
it should be. None of that changed.
Okay.
Go for it.
Pardon?
Can you do a roast?
You want me to do a roast?
Yeah.
Can I just remind you of something? I gave birth 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago, and you came out of the hospital straight away. You've been sitting around all this time, so you can make a roast.
To send me home to get rest at home.
Yeah, but you've been doing nothing but resting. Look at all these cups of tea for a start. I mean, look, I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm sorry that I need caffeine to keep going with a newborn baby.
Yeah, and it's not easy for me either. Right, I didn't give birth. No, but I'm not sleeping like you, so I'm knackered. You're awake. So, my mum and dad are coming, and you know what they're like? They always want a roast. So
they always want a roast, but I've not just given birth 2 days before. You can get up and make it yourself.
Look, you do it much better than I do. We know that. I've tried. It's a waste of time.
Why are you gaslighting me?
I'm not gaslighting you. You always say I'm gaslighting you. I'm not.
You're trying to manipulate me into making a roast for your mum and dad because you can't be asked. Well, do you know what? I've just cooked for the last 9 months. Your kid.
Yeah. I'll sit with them, with the baby, talk to them. You got like a couple of hours to yourself.
Oh, you sit on your ass with the baby while I'm stood slaving over a hot stove. It doesn't work like that.
Sit on my ass with the baby, so you're saying it's easy then? Yeah. So if that's the case, then you can go in the kitchen then, can't you? What's the problem?
I will beat dog.
I would
ass.
bro kick bro so fast.
The way I would put this nigga through a like at this point, I feel like I gotta call one of my homegirls, whether it's Caleb, whether it's Cuz, whatever, like 3D. This nigga's getting a 3D. Bro, you
just gotta make him a roast.
I just
came
out of the hospital. My pussy hurt. And you talking about, well, you just been sitting around. You can make a roast.
Tom said you gave birth.
Tom
said you gave birth 2 days ago. You should be good. Like, bro, do you not know how pussy works?
Because he want a little bit of roast.
First of all,
I want some bloody carrots and my motherfucking roast.
First of all, let me tell you something.
You gonna cook my man's a roast.
He knows how to cook a roast. He even said it.
First of all,
but it don't taste like yours.
The fact
didn't ask.
Even if this wasn't me, say I had a son, and
I still punk kick him,
and I come in here and I find out that you done just asked her to cook a full fucking meal, and then you trying to put it on us. Bitch, get your ass in that kitchen before I fucking.
His mama, his mama did not.
Because if that's the case, like, because if she really is like that, like, she don't like her. That means that she don't like her daughter-in-law. Like, if she's really walking in on some, well, how come we don't have a roast this time? But that also goes back to what I said a couple of weeks ago. I said a lot of people hate when women don't want to participate in like the struggle Olympics type shit. And they have this thing where they look at it like it's a badge of honor when it's really like, bro, your nigga didn't love you. Cause you like, well, I don't see how women is lazy. I worked all the way up until my fucking 12th month of pregnancy, and I had the baby at the fucking cash register and breastfed it in my motherfucking titty and the scan and charcoal and shit. Bitch, that is because your man didn't love you. Because why would he have you out here like that?
Right, like, but why? You shouldn't have to do all that there.
Struggle is a badge of honor.
It's
not for me.
Terrible.
I've dated broke a lot, a whole motherfucking lot. I'm not doing it again. And niggas look at that like, because we don't want to date a certain type of guy, it's like, oh, well, y'all bogus, y'all, y'all don't want to work with a nigga and y'all don't want to help build him up. And it's like, bro, I'm 40. I turned 40 on June 13th, 2004. If you want to be technical, at motherfucking 7:13 a.m. Like, however you want to do it. I've been there and I have done that. I have had niggas living under my motherfucking roof not paying bills. I've had niggas who've had to drive my car because they didn't have they fucking own. I've had a motherfucker sit here and look at my motherfucking face and be like, oh, well, I didn't know you needed help. Motherfucker, you know that we got the same bills coming in here every motherfucking month. You know you ain't been helping pay them. I've been through that. I'm not going through that shit again. Absolutely the fuck not. So you call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. You call me a gold digger. You call me shallow. You call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. You won't call me
stupid.
Calling a woman shallow for not wanting to date a nigga who don't got nothing going for himself is crazy.
Bro, that is class 1 manipulation.
And that then for a nigga to be like, but y'all don't want to work. He not working with himself.
Thank you.
Like, it's not like you brought me some motherfucking clay and was like, okay, we can mold clay. I can turn clay into what I think it should look like. He walked in that motherfucker with some dirt and it's just dry. Like, you don't got no water to make mud. You don't got the recipe. You just gave me some motherfucking dirt. It was like, build a snowman.
I know.
Dirt? That's nasty.
That's
got
what
a comment.
Saying. That's what niggas be on, bro. That shit's ridiculous.
Shanita said, sad part, when you date men with money, most of the time they are controlling or dealing with mental health issues. Now,
could they use money to fix all their problems?
I can tell you that in the instances where I have dated men with money, the one who had like the mental health shit, he was in the service. So him I give, because he's like, he literally watched his homeboy like blow up, like ass here, elbow here type shit.
That's wild.
So I can't, I know I couldn't handle no shit like that. So I don't hold bro to that.
That's
yeah.
That's rough business.
Yeah.
Very rough.
But that is part of why it's so difficult. Like in my situation with Bae, that's not Bae. Like, we are not a couple, regardless of what anybody says, because I knew that was coming. Regardless of what anybody says, we are not a couple.
Look, fam, if I took you two completely out the story and just told the internet this scenario, everybody was like, oh, how long have they been together?
10 years.
Whatever.
They took a break for about 7, but
they
picked up like nothing ever happened.
It don't matter, like, because honestly, what's today, the 3rd? As of tomorrow, we've been doing this for 6 years.
You damn near common law married. The fuck?
Y'all are dating.
June 13th, just hop on a cruise together and come back married.
I'm already going on a cruise June 13th. Shout out to Carnival Freedom, baby.
When y'all going to admit to yourself that
right, because y'all damn show ain't lying to us no more.
We'll get, okay. So anyways, because I'm single.
Single what?
But
Single by the fact that she's not married.
Single high safety, like is this defense? Because you got a boyfriend. You have a significant other. You have someone.
They run the
now,
it's like running the ISO, even though you got 4 other teammates on the court with you.
This is a triangle offense.
Right. You still together.
Right.
You're a couple.
Now that
nigga single.
I'm single.
Oh yeah, just like you're not a dad.
No, I'm that too.
That's not the same though.
I'm a dad adjacent.
Yeah, that's different. He's just a big. He's just a great big brother.
As much as I give you shit about being a dad, I guess I do have to say I'm in a relationship because it's really the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
No, but I'm
there we go.
I'm not in a relationship,
and I'm not a dad.
But
what time did that happen once? So we
but but the problem is with him. There's a bar that is set so high when it comes to someone who can come through for me, who can provide for me, who doesn't question me about things. Like if I'm talking to him and venting about something like, man, like such and such, this is going wrong, this is whatever, this, like there's a random cash app like here, I hope this can, if this goes towards whatever, maybe this at least, take a little bit of the pressure off you type shit. Or it's like Jelly Bean is not his fucking kid. He steps in there, and it's like
is more his kid than Tony.
Yeah.
So let's keep it a buck.
But it's difficult because dealing with him, dealing with my ex who I just told y'all about, like in the service and shit. Like I have dealt with several men who had they shit together and they had them coins, and I've never had to deal with like the controlling factor. I know that is like a huge thing, especially from when you were 100% dependent on a nigga. But that is one thing that my mom has always, like drilled into my head. She said, never get to a point where you are 100% dependent on a man, like him doing for you, him, taking care of things for you and all of that shit. That's great. But don't ever get to a point where if that man walks away from you, you will have absolutely nothing. She told me that a long time ago. So even with me dating guys who were actually fucking providers, like I was still doing shit for myself. Like I was always at a point where it's like, all right, I'm working these 2 jobs while I was like, even when I was dating Marv, like when I met Marv, I was working 2 fucking jobs and I was going to school at that point. But I still made time to date him, and him seeing how hard I was working and shit, like he wanted to do more. But it's hard seeing the mindset of the single niggas that are out here in the dating pool. And it's like, bro, I would really rather stay in this situationship.
Not everybody in the dating pool though.
Because at least here in this situationship, I know that if anything happens, I don't have to worry about him having my back. I don't have to worry about him fucking spitting all over a podcast microphone talking about this bitch don't want to go 50-50.
I hope ain't nobody spitting on microphones in here, bro. Like,
I mean, we ain't gonna act like it didn't happen.
You didn't let me finish. I just was like, I just got rid of those mics
because that booty smell is engraved in my nostrils. Like when a scent, you can't forget. Now I get images, but when you can't forget a booty smell, just
and I guess somebody's breath smelled like that.
And
crazy.
What's crazy about
crazy.
And what's crazy is not only was it like the booty smell was just like so prominent, like it was very strong,
that was
like
fresh eyes.
It was really like if you close, it's like somebody took a finger, like a and just went up in there and twisted it and just gave you one of them COVID runs. You know how they gotta put
that's crazy.
They gotta put the Q-tip way back in there.
Bro,
that's
get
how
back on topic, fam.
That's how much that shit was in there, and I can close my eyes and I can smell it. I don't like it. But that's my problem with walking away from, and separating myself from bae that's not bae. It's like we're
then
not
just be together. Which
not,
you already are.
You got a lot. It's a lot of trauma there.
You know what's
but
crazy?
It is the same trauma you share.
Yeah.
So
You know what's
trauma bonding, just keep it moving.
One of us is on a path to healing. He's not there yet. I think for some men,
Does he know you're on the path of healing?
Not all men. First of all, I told y'all when he first approached me, when he even first reached out to me, it was his idea for us to do therapy together.
So have y'all been
It was
doing
his
therapy?
idea because of him. I think he likes to sit in that hurt place sometimes, honestly.
We
know
know
how
that.
we know how we because we'll say that about women too. Like we feel like some women don't want to heal because they like being the victim, and they like being hurt, and they like having that as an excuse to fall back on. I feel like that about him.
Why do you keep hanging out with this unhealed nigga then?
Because he touched her in all the right places.
But he really need to get his shit together.
He do.
Like
Absolutely.
you it's not just you now though.
But that's the thing.
No, you know what's her fault?
But that's what
She
I'm
keep
explaining.
going back.
When you asked me, you said, well, how do you keep hanging around with this nigga? I just explained why. Because even with that big flaw, this nigga's still better than 99% of the niggas who are out here.
Well.
He not.
And that shit won't end well because he not well.
It's not gonna end one because it should have ended.
For real though,
and they keep coming back together like booty cheeks.
Yeah, like you gotta quit hanging out with the spread them coming together like butt cheeks. But anyway, man, shout out to Dave Chappelle. Like, y'all gotta do some.
That was Dave Chappelle. I thought it was Eddie Griffin.
Who knows?
Eddie Griffin said it, but it was on the Chappelle show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, y'all gotta get it, man. Cause y'all should just be together. And
they are together. They do things together. They do things that typical relationships don't do. And they just like
that's crazy how you can let a man spit in your like it's crazy.
Juan, that's wild that you
can spit in somebody's asshole but won't go to therapy with them. That's absolutely atrocious.
That is sick work.
Like niggas just out here spinning booty holes.
But it's not just only her, cause
sucking toes
and taking popsicle sticks
and won't go to therapy.
Won't go to therapy. But it's not just them two. They just the example we personally know. It's real men out there like that though. There's real dudes out there would do some of the nastiest things to a woman, but won't go talk to their mama about the trauma that they did that she did to him. It's crazy, man. The world we live in.
It's a sick world.
Very sick.
I don't know.
You're a sick person.
And then people say shit like this to justify living in the toxicity.
Who said that?
Who's that?
That very last one.
Yeah, if you're happy though, that's all that. Okay.
That's not that all that matters.
It is.
Because all it takes, all that things that make you unhappy is still bubbling below the surface, and this is gonna come up one day when you sick of it.
Hey,
so here's the thing.
The same thing that'll make you happy to make you sad.
Right. And make it worse because
make
he's been doing it for so long and it never got fixed.
Right.
But here's the thing. So we know how he goes into his little mood swings.
Because
y'all see that they don't affect me no more though. When he goes into his shit, what do? I'm like, he'll be all right.
It might not affect you,
you know,
but that doesn't mean it
and
still
then
doesn't mean he's gonna fix it.
Just take him back.
Right.
Maybe you should stand on business and be like, hey, bro, go get that shit fixed.
Bro, you block him on everything but one method that you know that he will go to. And then you wait for that message to show up there.
Because you just as sick as he is.
You know you can easily just hit the delete email, but you don't. You open it.
I do. Every time. Look.
All right,
you get off my back. You think I want this?
You do.
It just happened.
Yeah, you just happen to fall on his dick.
That's not what it is.
Every 2 weeks.
But that's the thing. That's the thing.
To her.
As explosive as our sex is, it's not sex.
We know it's not. That's the reason why the only reason why me and Juan make a big deal about it, because we know it's not just sex. Yeah. You know how to have sex without feelings. You made a business out of it. Okay? But with him, it's emotions, it's history, it's trauma bonds, it's connections, it's the fact that he gives a damn about the kids, it's the fact he gives a damn about you. You're just mentally unstable.
Because it is. It's like whenever we're at a point where, it's like, okay, he is doing, he doing too much with his little attitude, little mood swings or whatever. It's like, I kind of separate. myself, but it's not because. And we had a whole conversation about this when
And
we were
y'all
in
have good
Chicago.
communication, which I don't understand why y'all can't get past one fucking problem.
We had this whole conversation on Sunday after the sex party. So
who sits there and does a recap after a sex party?
it was so fun,
Do
y'all. It
y'all
was
put
amazing.
do you put like the
I'm
videos
actually
of your GoPro
I
on the screen and to go
up,
over it?
I passed up part 2, and this was this was a BIPOC event, like, so this was for us, and I passed this up to come by tonight. But no,
Black and indigenous.
it was
Right,
no, I didn't want to do that 2 weeks in a row. I felt like,
they would have understood though.
No, but we had this conversation, and it's just, he told me, he was like, it's never you. Like, whenever when I'm pulling back and I'm into the, like, it's never you. And it's fucked up. Like, this is probably one of the most fucked up, like, compliments that you can give somebody, because it shows like how much you really got a problem. He said, Dinkus, he was like, you were the only person that I can stand to be around sober. And I was like, for him, yeah.
He always drunk. Folks need help. What is it? Bro. So he fucking alcoholic with fucking mental issues? Like, what kind of nigga is this guy?
Alcohol and medicine could not mix.
But no, and I get, because it's like, well, when you think about me and how, like, what my social anxiety and shit is, when I'm around y'all, I'm fine. I don't have to be under the influence of anything to be around y'all. I can be around you niggas for hours, days, and we're good. But when we're in an environment where it's like, it's a TDR event, what do I have to do? I gotta hit some of your weed before we go, or I gotta drink something first in order for me to relax and be able to be comfortable around all of these people. So I get it, but he wanted to stress and let me know, like, Dink is like, it's never you. I never want you to feel like, when I go to them, like, when I kind of withdraw and I get quiet and stuff, like, it's never you. It's never, because I'm tired of you. It's just, I get overstimulated. And I was like, I get it. I said, if you notice when you get in them modes, I'm like, I don't bother you. I don't reach out. I don't get an attitude. I don't take it fucking personal. I know you, and I know your patterns. And I also know that you have a limit.
So both of y'all fucking wacky tobacco.
Basically.
Yep. She said, he sounds like the average black man that loves a woman yet won't truly fully commit, don't want to heal yet don't want to let her go. Yep.
Hey man.
But like, I think he wants to kind of sit in that trauma instead of healing from it, because it's like a lot of people have like that lone wolf attitude.
Not only, like, who just want to be randomly upset?
You bitch.
And they rejected your order.
They did.
And then why would you?
I told you, being as late as it is on a Sunday, a lot of people are gonna kick your order back.
Bro, it was KFC.
Damn.
Look like you'll be eating some McDonald's on the way home.
They were out of one of the herbs.
Hey man, give me 10 herbs as long as that shit extra crispy.
I don't know, bro. You take an herb out, you change the flavor of the chicken.
Y'all better not have fucking charge me then.
Oh, you remember when KFC slightly rebranded and it was Kitchen Fresh Chicken?
No.
See,
what white community were you in?
Man, that little fact, I'm telling you, look it up, bro.
It was never that, bro.
I swear to God.
It was Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then it went to KFC.
Right, that's all I know.
Because apparently they legally couldn't call it chicken for a while.
What? Yo, that is wild. That is insane. You could not call it. That's wild. I'm going home.
So that was one of the things.
And I love KFC. Skin.
You do realize that you've been over there doing all that other shit and you ain't put my videos back, right?
You know what? I just sat here and looked like, damn.
Because I'm like, this screen kind of blank as motherfucker over here.
Because when you talked about dude and it triggered us.
Yeah. So I asked a question on Facebook. I was trying to figure out like where the daddy's girls were. Because I felt like even if, a woman wasn't a daddy's girl per se, like, but they were spoiled by other men, and they family, like, brothers, uncles, etc., like they could answer. Um, but I wanted to know y'all experiences, like how has growing up with men in your life giving you princess treatment, like how has that affected your dating life? Like, if at all, like were they the types to give you advice, like, make sure if a guy isn't doing this, or make sure he does this and all of this type of stuff. Like, have they told you anything about picking your partners, or like did they just kind of like let you wing it and really didn't have those conversations with you?
I think a lot of them winged it.
Um,
Or they provide it for, because most of the people who I know are daddy's girls and they talk about it publicly. A lot of them is always the shit they won't take from men, or financially, since my daddy bought me all these things, I expect you to pick up where he left off at. So they tend to be materialistic.
yeah, they really get spoiled.
Yeah.
And like in my situation, like, how we kicked off the show, and I was saying like I didn't have my dad for that, but like I had my uncle. Um, my uncle was very straightforward, because like my uncle, he used to be a player. Like, he looked like
From the Himalayas.
yeah, like, he used to have little silk shirts and little gold chains and shit, little taco meat out. You know what I'm saying?
The
He
Rock.
macking on all the hoes and shit, running up our phone bill, having spice and shit on the cable.
Bruh.
Um,
Not the spice.
but like he was like he had those talks with me about, even when it came to like the uncomfortable shit, and it was like, hey, this nigga, you trying to have sex with you and shit, before he put, like, make sure you grab it, make sure he put a condom on it,
Make
and,
sure
like,
you grab it. That's
yeah,
crazy.
like, don't trust these niggas. Like, you got to grab it, and make sure it's something on it, because niggas would try to get you.
Hey, as serious as that is,
It's
make
just
sure
here.
you grab it. It's crazy. That's wild as a bitch.
Hey, my uncle told me, like, hey,
How
bro.
old were you when he gave his information?
I wasn't.
My uncle, the funny part about this is my uncle told me to say, he's like, hey, bro, when you going to get some, make sure she put it in, bro. That way she can't accuse you of rape.
Hey, I mean,
Oh, this advice sounds so bad.
It's the 80s, bro.
I mean, that is kind of valid though. Like, hey, I can't find it. Can you?
You're like, hey, put it in.
2024, that shit sounds so bad.
It just
85, that might have been valid as a bitch.
like, hey, man, make her put it in, bro. That way she can't
put it
accuse.
in, bro.
That way she can't accuse you of rape, my nigga.
We ain't got no time to be doing no jail time, you jive ass turkeys.
You don't want to be the nigga that went to jail for rape, nigga.
Jive turkey is hilarious.
But you keep saying it.
Didn't you recently write that on somebody's post?
No, someone else said jive turkey on it.
Who are
she said, that's great advice though. Hell, that's how women get lifetime diseases.
Damn.
But no,
Damn.
it was though. Like, he had those conversations, and then I talked about more recently on a Facebook post how he was dropping Ree off to school a couple of weeks ago. He didn't know that Ree was a lesbian. So he was having this, this how a man should treat you talk with, if he not
He didn't realize
open the door. If
she the man?
Yeah. You the man, motherfucker.
She was taking notes. Like, okay, so this is how I'm supposed to treat these
Right.
bitches.
She in there getting all the free game.
For the wrong reasons.
And it's funny because with her, she was like, it was so sweet. Like, I just kind of let him go. Like, I didn't even.
Oh, she didn't tell him?
No.
Didn't tell her.
Man, shout out.
Yeah, she
didn't tell Unc she actually got a walk around dick.
She let Unc give his advice and just kind of let it go.
Uncle
She was
Carl
like,
was in there on his Will Smith, like, open doors, pull out chairs, easy on the sweats.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yes, that is exactly how it was.
He was like, okay, for sure, you right out.
She was like, I got you. So this is how I treat my bitch.
Right, that's what I'm saying. This is how I treat my bitch. That's how she took it. So it wasn't a wasted game.
Now that free as a motherfucker.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that now.
Hell no, because these niggas don't even want to talk to old people.
People don't talk on the phone.
You still gotta know how to talk game via text message.
People don't talk on the phone anymore.
Is it really?
No, see, Kayla said, "Oh, how my life would be different if I had a man like that around." Woo!
Tell you to grab it.
Tell you to grab it and put it in yourself.
Shit. Make sure you feel something on it. It was crazy. Oh, the greatest. He's the motherfucking goat. I did not know he was giving out that kind of advice at 16.
Yeah, like he was on it. He was like,
That's explicit as hell.
But it serves purpose.
You're not wrong though.
Yeah, grab it, squeeze it, make sure something on it. So,
like when they put your arm in this shit.
Bro, the blood pressure. What is wrong with you?
that might be fire if you went to it.
Don't be squeezing my dick like the blood pressure machine, nigga.
Tone, you gotta work the pics.
That shit might go crazy.
I know. I got
on a handy dandy notebook.
She said, "I mean, shit." That just, hey, Kayla said, "I mean, shit." That just taught me something to share with my son.
You gonna tell make?
You gonna tell him like, let her put it in herself.
You nigga don't tell her put it in. I mean, is it if she puts it in? Is it right?
No,
it's not. That's how you get out that jam.
Can you really use that on the stand?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like okay.
Yes, you can.
I feel like you know how back in the day you used to have a note, right? Do you like me? Check yes or check no. It's like if you want me to fuck you,
put it in.
Put it in. That's checking. That's checking.
Yes. Checking yes.
If you don't touch it. My dick could go soft and I go home.
We go home.
That's great advice. Y'all got that first here on Hoecially Alpha.
That's the thing. If she puts it in, it's all good. Now, after you done hit it a couple of times, then you put it in yourself.
Hey, you know what Dropout would like for the show?
What?
The sexual harassment panda.
Can we not?
Sexual harassment panda.
Can we not?
Yes.
Didn't he get fired though?
He probably did. Well deserved because he was on some freaky shit too.
Yeah, they sent him to the island of irrelevancy.
Sexual harassment panda. Freak. Him and Big Gay Al.
Wait, what?
Big Gay Al. They had a whole political. They did a whole campaign to get Dog to be a Boy Scout leader.
Oh, Big Gay Al. He was zesty as a.
But he was a great Boy Scout leader. He wasn't touching on them. It was the other dude that they had to worry about.
You got the pictures ready?
Which one was it? That's what I was waiting for you to come back.
It's the one with like the scribble at the top.
Scribble scrabble.
It looked like because they was like marking stuff out.
Oh, okay. The one with the text message.
Yep.
You ever watch?
Wait.
Yeah, scribble scrabble at the top.
No, it was a Facebook post. I can't see what that one is from here. Yeah, that one.
This is wild.
You be on TikTok?
So here is a post that I want to. This was off of Facebook.
I hate Facebook for this.
Yeah. So my husband said I have quote unquote boy pussy. I'm a biological woman and a female. I haven't spoken to him since.
You shouldn't.
For context, we were having sex, and at some point, with his eyes closed, he moaned, "Yeah, that boy pussy," and then stopped, realizing he spoke out loud. I feel better if he mentioned another woman, but now I think he's bi, and instead of speaking to me about it, fantasizing about me being the twink.
Wait, before you go, you are a member of the sexual community, right?
Just call it the produce section, bro.
No, because I don't. Oh, I didn't know if that was a word for them. I thought it was some other shit.
Oh, twink?
Yeah, that's what threw me off. I've never heard nobody get called a twink.
Right.
So
was she referring to her Twinkie or?
See, I would think a Twinkie.
Twinkle toes.
No. Okay.
Like,
she did off.
No,
I think cream pie.
No, so are you asking like you don't know what a twink is? Period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, explain that part.
So the first time Juan don't use the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, not on that one.
No, it's just like a young gay or bisexual man. Like
okay. So a cutie. Small arm. Ah, come on, man.
It's basically like your little petite gay nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, your little Slim Jimmy. You know what I mean?
So
You're
like
Slim Jimmy.
Was he hitting it from the back?
If
It's like he's usually in his late teens to like early 20s.
Because if he was like anal,
it's boy pussy. It's usually anal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But bro, as a woman, why are you using boy pussy?
Why are you saying it out loud?
Why are you thinking about it in this
stopped
moment?
clapping her cheeks once he realized he said it out loud.
Yeah, man, intrusive thoughts get the best.
I was about to say,
but how bad? But how bad is her? No, but how bad is her cheeks that it makes him think of boy pussy?
It don't mean that they're bad.
I think he just into boys with booties like hers.
Cause let me tell you something.
His search history is filthy.
Gay niggas be having the motherfucking buns. They put my ass to shame.
I don't know nothing about that.
Gay niggas be having them buns.
I didn't need you to repeat it.
You said what? That usually indicates you didn't hear. Usually indicates you didn't hear the first time.
Listen,
you got to specify that what.
As y'all know, an active member of the Twitter porn community, the shit that I see is ridiculous, and it's like,
nigga, you ain't got to be a part of Twitter.
You
porn
see some
community.
shit. Well, my audience is a lot more broad than what the typical would be.
Okay.
Y'all wouldn't see all of the shit that I see on Twitter because I am friends with a lot of sex workers across the board.
You see everything.
I see everything, including fine bitches swinging big old dicks.
That's crazy.
So it's like, on Twitter, like, you might be able to see it, but you have to actually click on a video to like
open
it yeah. So it's like you see a pretty bitch with
that 5-10 seconds was bitch, up top.
Her wig killing like my shit. She got some titties, and then you open and it's just big old, just horse dick. Like,
so arm type shit.
It happens.
I seen somebody actually reply to one of those. I was like, that's a waste of good dick. Because they a woman now.
I would like to know what his search history looked like.
No, you don't.
Like what you really watching?
No, you don't.
That got you just excited.
You don't want to.
Jimmy said, "Wow, that's crazy as hell. Divorce. He is gay. This is how women catch HIV." Sad.
True, I'll give her that. I don't know if it needs to be divorced, but they definitely need to have a conversation about what you into.
He just bisexual a little bit.
How long has he been suppressing
but we're also in 2024, and we have to get off the fact of thinking like gay people are only ones that's like getting
throwing out AIDS.
He might not even be gay.
Yeah, like gay men are not the only ones, with that alphabet.
Magic Johnson. Johnson was magic.
That nigga ain't never had AIDS, bro.
Rita said gay men definitely have cheeks, and it's like, bro.
Rita, why are you? Never mind. I forgot who I was talking to.
She better not ignore that red flag.
That is not a red flag, fam.
That
is a red blanket.
It's
nigga, that is Olay. Oh, gay. No, he ain't gay. He might be bi, but I don't think he's gay. I think he
did. You got a crush on Saucy Santana?
Maybe T.S. Madison.
That's crazy. She got to stop threatening people too.
She really do.
She threatened now.
T.S. Madison said on behalf of the big back community, she was gonna cave Charlemagne face in.
He deserves it.
Yeah, but now if he would have said that, it'd be a whole nother argument on the internet. About
yeah.
But he also.
But at the end of the day, you got broad shoulders and a dick.
Hold on, wait a minute. His sexuality gets questioned a lot too, though. So
T.S. Madison got broad shoulders and a penis. She can get these hands.
That's a big bitch though.
That's why you should fight her.
Because I was watching.
Not Charlemagne.
I'm watching.
Gonna get beat the fuck up.
I'm watching some show on BET Plus, and she like a dope dealer in it, and I'd be scared to ever double cross her. That's a big bitch.
Johnny is so distracted. What the fuck?
She's 6'5",
okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Now, can we pull up that screenshot of of my Facebook Messenger?
Stop talking.
That's what she be saying.
Stop talking. I don't want to hear you.
Hey, Rita said T.S. Madison is something serious.
No, she big as she tall as hell.
Hey, so she put the dick emoji. So
that's crazy. That's wild. I know nothing about that.
No, but
that's what I'm confused.
But I mean,
like,
since we're kind of like we've transitioned into like celebrity stuff.
She's a human with hands, fam. I would fight.
No, but I don't know if anybody has. Hold on, don't put it on yet.
I'm just putting it here.
I don't know if a lot of people have gotten a chance, like, because I honestly didn't know that it dropped yet. Wendy Williams documentary.
Oh yeah, that's all they've been talking about for a while.
I didn't know that it had dropped. And when it did, like I was busy, like I was, I was out in sex dungeons and whatnot. But
You go to actual dungeons?
it was an actual. I told you I'm gonna fill y'all in. I'm gonna tell
We
you.
gonna talk.
But there are a lot of people upset because some people are saying like that's her karma, that's this and that's that, and it's like we don't know if that's Wendy's karma or not. But you honestly, like, you really can't fault people for feeling like it could be.
Yeah,
and I say that as a mother with a sick child right now. Like, for all I know, Jelly getting sick could be my karma. Like, it is what it is.
I hope that's not.
I fully admit that. Like, because my baby was perfectly fine. Jelly is a sweetheart. She don't do nothing to nobody. My baby getting sick and being in the condition that she has been in, that could be my fucking karma. Because I am not afraid to admit.
I gotta quit talking to the spirits.
No, look.
Real shit.
Okay, Exhibit A. Go ahead and put this on the screen.
Oh, Chief, the spirits have got me.
Juan, shut up.
So this is me talking to my cousin, right? Obviously, I am, the person on the right, and this is my cousin on the left. So this is us having a conversation, and I'm telling her because she was dealing with a man who unfortunately had terminal cancer, and that didn't stop him from being a fuck nigga.
How you gonna be a fuck nigga with cancer?
On your deathbed.
I'm out here dying. I only got one life to live, and it ain't much longer.
Stop being a fuck nigga.
So we were talking, and I told her, like, bro, I'm not nice. Like, especially like when my people is hurt. And she was like, "No, don't be nice. Fuck people. Like, I'm so evil inside. I held back. I'm tired of holding back. Motherfuckers don't hold back their words or actions for me. And it's not just him either. It's just period." And I told her, I said, this is why I'm saying find you a healthy nigga that will treat you right. Fuck dog. He wasting time off of what none of us know could be his last days playing games and hurting people. Not cool. Let her deal with this shit. And I meant every word of it.
We know you did.
Like, bro, you could be literally like, you can go to the bathroom and not come out. And you out here playing games and wanting to be on this fuck nigga shit. Like, bro, fuck dog.
Got one life to live.
Yeah. So it's like, even this one little brief interaction, because I was being protective of somebody that I love. This one little thing could have been a ripple to cause my baby to get sick. Because it's like, oh, you think it's funny when niggas get sick? No, I didn't think it was funny that he got sick, but I feel like him being sick wouldn't have passed for him to be a bitch ass nigga.
Whoop his ass.
Like, fuck you and that bald ass head, Caillou. Like, what the fuck is you doing? So no, because he was on some fuck shit. Like,
Caillou was an asshole.
Now he did die. He gone.
Caillou died?
No.
Oh, him.
He gone. He gone. So she ain't got to deal with this shit no more. He gone. But just me feeling the way I felt in that situation, like that could be my karma. My baby getting sick. I don't fucking know that. I can't be upset.
I don't think that's your karma, because
you don't know that.
They have to. I think it's an equal exchange of energy is what karma is. But in Wendy Williams' situation, I can understand why a lot of people feel like.
Now that's just because I say all the time.
I think that's just life, bro.
No,
here's the reason why I say that though, is because when you sit here and you think about the situation of her in Method Man, when Method Man's wife was on her deathbed,
she outed that shit.
She outed that shit. Now look at you in the same place that the woman you outed was in. So that's why I can feel like it's her karma. Like, look, you messed around and put this business out when he didn't want to. Now look at you, half dead, legs falling apart, whatever going on, and you want us to feel sorry for you because this is where your whole job was outing people.
Said, love your honesty. She said Wendy was doing her job, not just talking shit though. Everybody's job ain't honorable though.
Right.
And it's like certain shit, even doing your job, like you gotta know boundaries and limits. And in that situation, like how we was just talking about, like with Method Man wife and shit, like morally, sometimes you gotta be like, bro, this ain't even, I ain't even gonna do that. Cause that's just like, I pod. Even with the situation with the bitch who was having her fucking kid wax all them grown ass women when we was in here 2 weeks ago. I wasn't posting the motherfucking pictures and shit.
You honestly said
I told y'all what happened, but I wasn't gonna put, because morally I'm like, bro, I'm not finna put this fucking baby on my motherfucking screen waxing these grown ass bitches pussies.
She got arrested too.
Yep, she sure did. Good for
I don't know if we
her.
talked about it on air, but she got arrested.
Good for her. No, it actually, I think it came like the next day or two. it ended up coming out. But yeah, so it's like that's wild.
It's wild, fam.
Like I understand wanting to work, but goddamn.
There was other things she could have did.
Like,
in the
bro,
office.
she couldn't warm towels. She couldn't go get a nigga's ice mountain out the fridge.
So many other things that kid couldn't do.
Like, bro, you couldn't have her like dance. Like, remember
you couldn't have her pretend on her dial.
Remember when Granny used to drink all that Crown and shit, and then she used to wake us up in our footed pajamas and make us go in the living room and shit. Bro, and niggas just sitting there like, bro, sleepy as a motherfucker. Every time. Every time.
Like, what is this? Why you got me just do love.
and it was so funny when Dude Love was doing it because it's like, bro, this nigga really mocking my childhood.
Right. Like, I've been on that kind of dance. What you on, dude?
It's the fact that why would your grandparents want you to come do that though?
Drunk.
Yeah, I was just like, bro, it was
do that little dance.
Yeah, we almost had that for the show, but we ain't had no more at work. I'm so sad.
What?
Oh, the Blackberry Crown.
Oh,
yeah, I've been meaning to try that. I heard if you mix it with.
Janita said that. She said, I don't know what happened with Method Man,
yeah.
wife. So this was back in 2006. Like she went on the air and revealed his wife's cancer diagnosis when his wife didn't, like, nobody was supposed to know about this. Like she wanted to be able to, talk to her friends, family, and all of that shit. I mean, it's like TMZ. That's TMZ job, but
even TMZ is not honorable.
But see,
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
now if Method Man had
and look how much shit we talked about them doing that shit with Kobe, them pictures and shit.
Yeah, even TMZ. I think they scaled back a lot since that Kobe situation
if
too.
Method Man had cancer and you said that, I would be okay with that because he's a part of this thing. This entertainment circle that we all associate in, and it's my job to report on entertainment. You are a part of entertainment. That's what I would do. But your wife and your kids, like people who not in this spotlight, those kind of people should be off limits to what you do. But I think Wendy Williams even if she was fully healthy, her being that tall and not that functional as a human being is karma, if you ask me.
I think her body shape was karma.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's just an odd shaped motherfucker.
She chose that.
That was bad. Like
she chose that
because it's like she got her knees extended.
Why don't?
No, I don't think she did because I don't know what happened to her.
Who walks in? The doctor was like,
"That's the thing. You ain't never heard about that shit.
You get anything done.
Them bolts or screws or some shit they need, and they extend to make them taller." That is the thing.
Shins.
See, the Hoecially awkward just putting y'all on all the procedures. I told y'all about niggas getting BBLs, but BBC they getting fat, took out their stomachs and shit and putting their dicks.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
That's okay.
I'm just saying.
It's a lot of fat belly niggas with little dicks. That you doing justice.
Yeah, and that's what he was saying. Like she didn't have to go on the radio and say that shit. Like he keep stuff like that private, and his wife was not in the spotlight. That wasn't when
he's actually kept his wife very private.
Yeah, he was like, that wasn't her place, especially because it was his wife's wishes for him not to even like discuss that shit. So here he is respecting his wife's wishes, and then you come like, oh yeah, his wife got cancer. Bro, I'd have had to peel the wig back and run you the fade.
Which is why she falling apart. And she was falling apart ever since her movie came out, though.
She ain't been right since that Aaliyah died.
Nope, she ain't been right.
And the nigga who played R. Kelly with the ball cap on. Crazy.
Wait, what?
You never seen the Aaliyah Lifetime movie?
Dog, the people they
I watched it at your house.
The people they picked for Timberland and Missy was horrible.
Just Google it. The cast is egregious.
Yeah, we did. We all said it.
That's a real thing. We showed the video 2 weeks ago. We played it here on the pod where it was the procedure and they were injecting the fat into the dick.
Yeah, asking for a few more inches on your dick is cool.
What are you talking about? Talking about some don't cut on me, man. What are you talking about?
But getting your knees extended so you can get some height is crazy.
Hold on, my guy.
Nigga,
you
were naturally over 6 feet tall.
Like, you don't understand. This is not your struggle.
Yeah. You were
No, that's
already
not-
over 6
that's
feet tall,
nasty,
bro.
Getting your knees broke and stretched out.
But you know how much of a difference in their life that could make.
Get some shoe lifts, man.
It's not the same. You can't get shoe lifts if you're trying to dunk.
Maybe bro want to dunk.
Right.
I don't feel
Maybe
like
bro want to get his Space Jam on, and he can't do that with some fucking shoe lifts.
I don't feel like once they detach your knee like a snake mouth and then put the bolts in it to give you an extra bone, I don't think you're gonna be able to jump no more.
You can. You got to
2 weeks ago.
You got to
played
rehab.
the video because Rita's like, wait, what? That transfer to yes, we played the
We've
video.
been talking about that. That is a justifiable surgery.
Right. Get some inches on your meat.
Like how many?
Get 2 inches on your knees.
As much as y'all
What
sit
is
here and
that
talk about, y'all don't
Especially-
want little dick niggas.
Especially because now imagine this bitch is fucking with you because she like, hey, this nigga tall. And then she wondering why your kids is coming out as pygmies because you didn't tell her that you got your motherfucking knees cracked.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, baby, you 6'3". We've had 3 kids, and these motherfuckers is all
Just genetics. My mom was short, so I'm sorry.
I mean, it's
because look at you,
arguably-
Mimi. You and your mom are not built the same.
TT Amazon, she's 6'9".
Yeah, her and my granny, man. It's a huge bitch.
What movie was that? Was that the second Gigolo?
That's the first one.
The first one?
But our granny kid is short.
Was it?
I thought it
When
was
they
the second
walking
one.
down the street.
That was the first one?
I thought it was. They said they didn't. I thought they said it in court in the second one. I was like, that's a big bitch.
That was the first one. They was walking down the street. That's a huge bitch. God damn.
Rob Schneider just took
What's
any
good, Beto?
But no, for real though, like our grandma kid is short though. I'm taller, except for Auntie.
So maybe she got surgery done on her knees and you never knew.
I mean, I feel like I'm still taller than one, but everybody was pretty decently not tall.
Decently not
Well,
tall.
Ain't Noah taller than your dad?
No, everybody taller than him.
Yeah, I know it's taller than Pops a little bit.
What about Britt? I haven't seen her since she was probably like 7.
I
So.
think she'll be tall. I think she'll get taller, but I don't know. She might
Wait,
have-
Jazz short though. But Jazz also built like your mom though.
K
Too.
gonna be short.
I don't know, bro.
K ain't growing no more, fam.
I don't know, dog. She was
Mark,
at dance.
yikes.
She was at Dance Revolution, looking a little bit above her
Hey,
age.
Mark,
group.
you need to holler at me about how I get some fucking cameras. Whatever little camera they had, I need that back because I'm tired of motherfuckers pulling on the side of my house dealing drugs. This is a quiet neighborhood over there. And it's always some weird methed out white bitch in a van or some shit, or somebody in a Jeepers Creepers fucking pickup truck that's loud
Right.
as shit, and they park right outside my goddamn window
What,
doing
Dirty
the
Mike and the
transaction.
boys getting busy by your
Oh,
house?
I'm so sick of it. I'm so tired of it.
Meth
so tired
heads,
of it.
I discovered that I had white neighbors.
meth heads banging out in indigenous people park.
I was on the porch smoking one night. I was like, man, where the fuck these white people come from?
That
They
is
everywhere,
wild.
bro. White folks is poor too. They be in
And
the,
that's cool.
they live in the hood just like you do,
No,
bro.
I thought the poor white
Oh
people-
yeah, and they're most definitely missing teeth.
They in the hood, bro.
I
What?
thought
You
the
think
poor-
random white folks just come down and stand on our corners?
the poor whites need to go back to the south side
No,
or that one part of the east side that's real dirt.
it's full.
That's where the whites belong. The
It's
poor ones, at
it's,
least.
it's full over there. They coming over here.
Like,
Bro said y'all can't stay on the river walk, but just take it a little bit away.
right, like
Take it where the trash
it's a
blows.
small, dirty section that's like between the college and
My
like
dude, because I'm dead serious. Like, there are so many drug transactions. Like, after y'all had the event there, when y'all were giving away like the book bags and all of that stuff, a lot of that shit had died down because they had like that little police camera thing was right there.
That
So a
thing
lot
that
of people,
be in the parking lots. Of
yeah,
Walmarts.
yeah, it was
Okay.
like, you know, the little.
yeah, the little tent.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
so one of those was right there. People wasn't parking right there. As soon as that motherfucker took off, people start coming back over there and shit. And it's like they sit there and they park and they do their little drug transactions and all that shit. And it's
Right.
like with my house being like right there and like my windows face the street, it's like it only takes one, oh nigga, you shorted me, or what was
That-
that John Claude Van Damme movie? Remember he was like, this is sugar. One of them moments that niggas get the blast, and it's like my
All
windows
it-
is right there, so that makes me
All it
nervous.
takes is a parsley order to go wrong.
Hey man,
I still remember that shit to this day. Now I gotta look it up. He was like, this is sugar. And then it just created a whole fucking drug.
Can't be snitching on niggas who standing on the corner trying to make some money.
So,
She is a homeowner now, though. One
hustling to feed their daughter.
They not hustling to feed their daughter. They're hustling to buy phone posits.
No, I look.
That is not why we sell.
I don't give a fuck what they doing. Do that. Why you can't go to fucking Save a Lot parking lot, bro? It
Right, ain't nobody over there.
You come in the residential area.
Go
over there.
Go in what? Go to Wells Fargo parking lot. They close after 6 anyway.
Yeah.
That's where they should meet. Just meet me at McDonald's.
Man, so just do something, but just get the fuck away from mine.
I bought a couple of. I bought a couple of bags of
now
drugs over there.
I'm not just fully putting this on y'all. I'm going to do my part. I am going to go. I'm actually
by telling him
I gotta find somebody to wire it though, but I'm gonna get one of the like the Ring floodlights.
Oh, you want one of them bitches that turn on?
Yeah, I want that motherfucker to look like a motherfucking lighthouse. The moment you pull next to my shit, it just shine on like here's Johnny, and you pull the fuck off.
You need that period, because your whole little area right there on the side be black as fuck.
Because and that's another
especially with you not
another motherfucking thing. So I get charged on my goddamn water bill and shit. They like, oh, street light, fee and all this shit. But the motherfuckers don't hardly work. It's always fucking pitch black over there. The fuck we paying for?
Pulled up to pick you up that day, dog.
Yeah.
Especially for it to not work.
Bro, it's always them fucking lights is always out over there. I hate it.
It was dark on my block for like 2 weeks. I was like, who the fuck?
That's because you live you live over there where they be doing revolving power outages.
Well, see,
and
back in the day, we were always thought, oh man, if all the lights is out, that mean they doing a raid. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody getting raided over here. Ain't never no fucking raids over here.
When they cut off,
why is it always out over here?
What nigga came up with that?
Because they used to
that
do
was
it.
always this thing in the hood. They used to always say, like, if the power was out like that, like all the lights was out,
yeah,
they were doing a raid. So they used to structure that for them lights to go out so that they couldn't see like police and shit coming.
Yeah, you
that
couldn't
was
see
always
the
the thing
DA.
that they used to say. Always.
I ain't in the game, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, you saw lights off.
Lights off. Niggas used to be driving and shit in this dark, like, oh,
nope, not going down this block.
Doing a raid.
Call old girl. I'm not coming over tonight.
Why are they doing a raid?
See, cuz said definitely was true. Yeah, but that's not happening on our shit. So I don't know why this motherfucker always just going out.
Your lights just be out. When we came to drop off
the
cricket,
people on my block. Who the fuck they raiding? And one of the houses is empty.
And then y'all don't got and your block is funny because y'all don't got sellers, y'all got the users.
Right. I was gonna say that. Your block is where they pick up at.
See, cuz you said turn the street lights off and send the train.
That's crazy.
And we ain't talking no kinky shit either.
Oh, so speaking of kinky shit, I will tell y'all about my weekend. So, as you know, we did not do the pod last week Sunday because I just needed a day. Like with me being so stressed out with all the shit with Jelly Bean, and we hadn't really done anything. We decided that we were going to go to a sex dungeon in Chicago. Now it is like it's membership based. So you do have to pay for a membership in order to like go to like the actual like events and shit. But they allow you to do like a trial. So
is it on Fet?
Yes, it is.
That's crazy.
That's not where we got it, but they are on there. They do advertising.
Is that like the fuck me coupon Groupon type shit?
It's called Fet Life, like fetish life.
Fet. It's like your fetish. It's a fetish app. You know how like you use a dating app to find like
it's like
Christian?
It's like Tinder for kinky shit.
Yeah, it's
well, I mean, they have like it's different groups and like events and all of that shit. Like you can search about like different events. So
no,
we go and
yes.
So we decided on Friday that we were gonna go because if you get the membership, you have to get the membership before midnight of the day you want to go. So if you want to go to an event on Sunday, then you have to make sure that you are paying for it, before midnight on Saturday. So we paid for our little trial memberships. It was just $25, and then we ended up going, and it's hidden in plain sight type shit. So they don't give you like the address or any of that until you actually like you pay to become a member and you get approved. Because they don't want a bunch of riffraffs and shit. Niggas just showing up being weird.
Stop being weird, nigga.
Yeah. So we end up going. It's in Chicago, and we walk in, and it's so many stairs, and I'm like, fuck. So we go up all these stairs, and well, first you got to ring this little inconspicuous ass doorbell, and then they buzz you in. You go all the way up the stairs, and then there's like a door. So you go in. There's a person there. They take your ID. They check your age and stuff and make sure like you are actually on like the membership list. And then we told them like, hey, this is our first time here. We're not familiar with it. They were so excited. Oh well, hey, we can give you a quick tour. And it's like, so there's like a little library where there are like books and shit there. It's no passcode. They just check.
Secret word, like you have to go. Applesauce.
No. I told you ring the doorbell and they just buzz you up.
One, you got to go down like fucking 15 flights of stairs. At that point, if you made it that far, I don't think you here for it.
Yeah, and I had on heels. So we go and it's like, so there are like books and like Kama Sutra books and different like sex magazines and like anime shit and all. Chinese people and Japanese, they freaky as fuck.
Oh, that hentai?
Yeah.
They wild. That shit wild, fam.
Yeah. But when we were leaving, I noticed, I was like, damn, we could have played Twister. Because it was like Naked Twister. Like, bro, I want to play Naked Twister. Like,
other people.
Let me ask you a question. If you play Naked Twister and he got a hard on, and why he going for blue and you going for red, and your butt brushes up against his dick, is he allowed to just put it in at that point?
Yeah.
I think that's the point of the game.
And then
no, I'm asking.
Honestly,
gotta ask these questions, bruh.
Honestly, I feel like that increases the difficulty of the next move because now you don't want it to come out. So now you were trying to reach for the other one while maintaining position.
See, why you can't just automatically assume it's okay to put it in there.
Johnny said falling in the coochie.
See, you don't want to automatically assume your dick can go in there. You got to ask like permission, bruh.
Yeah. So
again, we just came here. I think it's okay.
Yeah. So
no.
So
you still got to ask permission. Just because you there, don't mean you can just walk in with your dick in your hand. Think about old boy who never gets none, who came to the parties all the time.
Well, no, this isn't the like. So of course, you street legal it's what we call street legal. You dress in normal clothes, but once you're inside, you can wear as much or as little as you like. And we didn't realize this until we was like, bruh, there were people in here with suitcases.
What the fuck, Keisha?
They had suitcases.
Are you butt ass with a suitcase?
No,
because it's about to be a party.
So we see him like, cause it's only like it's 4 hours, it's like 7 to 11. Damn. But it's like you seeing people like when they done and shit, like they wheeling suitcases out, and it's like, bro, they because they got all their shit. They got they BDSM gear.
To the sex party with the suitcase, you extra free.
That's why they have this.
That's
party.
what we were supposed to be going with the suitcase. We didn't know the first time, but now I know. Next time we go, like
next
before,
time you know,
if we make it before, because it was only 30 days. That's why we really wanted to go back tonight. But if we don't make it within our next 30 days, then we'll see. But definitely taking the suitcase because it's like having so much.
You taking
shit.
You taking the 3-way dance with you?
Well, I don't know about the outlets. If I can, I will though.
No, that's the fucking shit. That's a 3-way dance. That's the vibrator.
All of that. No, but so when you walk in, there's like the little hostess stand, and they have a bar in there, and it's free.
Have a bar.
It's free, so it's like you go up, you tell them what you want, they give you the drinks. They got like refreshments and shit. You get your pretzels, you got your little bars and your candies and all the shit.
So it's like a casino. As long as you fucking, they feed you.
I guess.
Like, that's wild.
But there are different rooms. So we went on what was called February porn night. So there's this big ass like projector screen. It's like they're just playing porn on it. But there's so much shit in there. It's like, like the sex chairs, like the yoga chairs. Like you have different rooms. It's like you got the sex chairs and your yoga chairs and shit. You got your play mats. Bro, there's a cage. And I said, I'm not getting in there. I said, because I see her looking at me. You're not going to leave me here with these fucking... No. He was like, I just want to see... Well, you climb your big ass in there. And I'll lock you in there and see if you can get yourself out. But yeah, so there's a cage for you to climb in. There are like, like the bonders, like, where you...
That's crazy.
Yeah. Get your Jesus Christ on in there.
Really?
People... When I tell you we were cracking up because I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this bitch was in there getting spanked for like 2 hours. Like she was just in there getting her ass beat for like 2 hours.
She
Like
into
after we
that
got
shit.
yeah, exactly. But that's her king. That's the thing.
That's thing. Something like that shit.
And then nope.
What was the question?
Nope, it's a different place. Talking about some Jesus ain't nowhere near that joint. I can't tell.
God.
Somebody was in there screaming, "Oh God!" So he was somewhere. But they have like
God goes to the
sex
places,
chairs and sex tables, and it's like a whole bunch of different equipment and shit. But it's not because it's like it's so sanitary. Like you seeing people, like everybody is spraying and bleaching, before they move on to the next station and shit. So it ain't just no, oh, I'm finna nut on this table and then let y'all deal with it. Now, like everybody is wiping their shit down and going over everything 2 or 3 times.
On the sex machine
That is the number.
and walking away. That's
Yeah. Like
that's the
like
thing about the sex.
They have multiple
world.
showers there, so
Right,
like if you want to
the
clean up
sex
after
worker
or
world is the
or a
cleanest.
specific shower room, or like if you want to do like shower scenes and shit, like they call them scene rooms. So there is just it was a lot, and there was like this big ass sex chair and shit in there. It was
is the
just
concession
was a lot.
stand in like one designated area, or are there multiple concession stands?
No, it's just one. It was a bar.
Out of everything going on, you going back to the pretzels and peanuts, my nigga?
Did you say pretzels and penis?
Peanuts.
Oh,
That's the name of this episode. Pretzels and penis.
That's wild.
No, I only went back because it was just like it's crazy that it's only one designated area for concession.
No, you gotta keep the fluid to the minimum.
And then
you don't want to have a bunch of drunks
folks
up
just
in there.
walk up, waiting for his drink with his dick out.
But it was
How's the weather?
But it was so
But
comfortable.
the thing about it is they will talk to you like that. Like they don't care. The whole dick out.
Yeah, but it was just like
Did you guys watch The Office last night?
the environment was so comfortable. Like it didn't, feel weird. Nobody was, doing any unnecessary gawking or anything. It was a really nice experience. And it was a lot different this time because we were actually we were able to do what we do. And it was an audience present. Like before it was just, remember we told y'all the nigga was just beating his dick in just the brightest part of the hallway. Just, and it's like, bro, this is the walkway. Like, like, bro, this is you wait until you get to the part with the fucking 500 watt light bulb and just going to town.
He needed a spotlight.
So yeah, it wasn't like that.
It's like going to the escape room and the nigga just going to town on
How do I escape that one? That's crazy. Why would I walk in?
Yeah, but it was really really dope, and then after that
sounds
we
like
ended
you
up,
enjoyed yourself, which is good.
I did. Like it was really really fun, and like he was and it was really exciting because he was like, man, like that was one of my fantasies to get to do stuff and like people are watching and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, welcome to the big leagues, baby. But it was nice.
He let you turn him out on a weekly basis. Y'all can't be together.
They together
him
one.
Out.
You keep elevating his kink.
Oh, so when we got back, so we went out. There was like an arcade part there. Not inside the place. We had
that's upstairs. There ain't nobody sitting here playing Pac-Man.
We've left this establishment and now we have moved on, and there's like an arcade bar. And it's so funny because it looks like, and I hate that he knows these movies like this. He was like, hey, remember that scene from RoboCop when he came in there and jacked dude up, and then he pulled it up on YouTube? I said, damn, it do look like that in here. If you go back and look at that scene. But we went in there, and kicked it for a little bit, and he was like, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm still in the mood to fuck. I was like, we can always go back to the room, then we can figure out something to do after that. But it was nice because I cuffed his big ass and I was just like talking to him like he wasn't shit. And
he into that shit, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's been because you gotta like for him to be like the size that he is, like that it does it for him. So I did. I took over.
Dog like you to tame him.
That
is
and then
terrible.
It's like because he's so big, like the handcuffs was kind of tight on him, but he liked it to hurt him a little bit. But we had a lot of fun.
And y'all
and then it was like, but because I've explained this, like I am a switch. I
missed my cue, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
I am a switch.
Several times.
Freaky ass nigga.
Yep.
It's not there.
It is. Oh, that's not your buttons. My bad.
Yeah. So I've explained several times that I am what's called a switch. So I have my moments where sometimes I'm dominant, sometimes I'm submissive.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
Freaky frog.
Whatever. So going in a moment and being able to switch like that, it's like he like, can I kiss you? I'm like, not until I fucking say, like, it's different.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like making him ask for permission and shit, making him beg for it. But then it's like at some point when I tell him to do something, and then he grab you like, who the fuck you talking to? So now I know the dynamic has changed. So now I'm the sub in this situation. And when I tell you, like, I have never been slapped in my face so many times, and that shit just sent me to the fucking moon. I'm so happy he is finally not afraid to slap me. Because I think that he's never really wanted to explore that part because he felt like he was gonna hurt me. I'm like, nigga.
All right, so I need you to understand something. I need you to understand something right here. Okay, y'all are a couple, 150%.
No, we not.
No, yes, you are. See, shut up. You're gonna stop lying to me right there. Okay, because here's why y'all a couple. Y'all do shit that you know for a fact anybody else who you could possibly date is not gonna do.
No, I do
name me one
he's
other
not
guy
gonna do with anybody else.
No. Name me one other guy that you have even given the possibility to be dating that would do half the shit you and him do. That weekend alone.
Half, absolutely not.
Exactly.
I know plenty of niggas who try to go to sex parties.
They'll go, but
that's
they're
just
not
because
going
they trying to scout, pussy and shit. Like,
but they're not going to enjoy y'all like he does. They'll go there and be like, "Ooh, I get to fuck a bunch of bitches. Yay, me!"
That's my Hercules. That don't mean we together though.
Y'all together.
But no, I had such an amazing time, and that was
y'all together like Maxine
that was definitely
Shaw
like
and
just
Cal.
Who the fuck you think you talking to and slapping me and shit? I was listen.
Oh,
I don't want to listen.
Oh, Juan, remind me, we got to do an episode of the Death Fresh show.
They had a lot of cleaning
black
up
shows
to do.
are connected.
Then you tell him he can't come yet, and then I was using hey, y'all know I sell my shit, and I told y'all like I used shit on him, like the mail toys and shit on him, and telling him he better not fucking come yet. Like it was a lot. Like it was real. It was nice. So
y'all just so degrading to each other and love it.
Yes, absolutely, fucking filthy. Open your fucking mouth. Yeah.
Oh my god. Like that was too far. We'll just end this fucking show now.
Open your mouth, USA. Hot to you.
End this show now. Hey, is he on the game this year?
Probably.
Well, I wasn't the only one getting freaky. There was a lot of talk on Facebook about Pastor Locke.
He was not getting freaky, man. Look.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
I don't know if that man was getting some ass or not. But what I will say is people are delusional in the fact of them acting like they don't understand why it would be upsetting about a pastor getting loose cigarette pussy.
Loose cigarette pussy is crazy. He out here getting loosies.
It's the look.
Gotta say switching to the dime roll is fun, even if it's for a little bit.
But the thing about it is, I was having a conversation.
That little filthy. Don't let her fool
with she is. With some Kristen Mingle-ish people. And in so many words, he's a young, attractive man who just happens to be a pastor. He's still human. So he gonna go out here and he gonna do what humans do. Y'all put the fact of him on this higher pedestal because he's a pastor as being wrong for finding a woman. That woman didn't work out and he moves on with his life. Because he can't just bring any harlot to the pulpit and say this is my first woman.
There's nothing wrong with dating. But how niggas is always on us about dating when we talking about dating. They have this thing where they feel like, well, if you dating them, don't mean you gotta fuck them all. It don't.
It don't.
But as a man of the cloth, stop acting naive like y'all don't understand why people are like, bro, you ain't just supposed to be knocking down loose cigarette pussy. If you were dating and courting, that is one thing. But if you just
was and she just didn't work out,
ass, that's different. That's totally different. Because you're not gonna sit here.
The flesh is weak.
You're not gonna sit here and tell me that when you see a dirty cop, you gonna make excuses like, "Hey, well, no, y'all niggas be selling drugs. Why can't he? Because this nigga has a badge. He is held to a different standard
It's
than
true.
Dante."
But
That's
you also
why.
have to understand that these hoes come to church to throw their ass at him.
That don't mean he has to fucking intercept the pussy.
He probably has avoided it as
Some
much as
passes
possible.
you just gotta let drop.
And he probably did. And Sister Mary, niece Letitia, just happens to have
So
that kind of
again, this
ass
is all
he like.
allegedly because like I said,
It's all allegedly.
Look,
We
I
gotta get these jokes
I
out.
don't know if the niggas out here spreading legs along with spreading the word. I don't know.
He just doing God's work.
All I'm saying is
this God's work?
People who are like so blinded by popularity and blinded by favoritism and shit, they act like they can't think logically. And I'm not even a person that's in the church like that, because I mean, it's shit like this. Like, I don't want to have a motherfucker who was sitting here like, bro, I gotta wake up early instead of sleeping in to go sit next to all these motherfuckers and then be preached to by a motherfucker who was only saved between 9 and 11 on Sundays. Bro, I can stay at home for this. And if I need to holler at God, I can holler at this nigga. I don't need a middleman.
You actually can, because most of the sermons are on YouTube now.
But that's what I'm saying, like, bro. I don't need a middleman for that.
Being saved from 8 to 12 is crazy.
Yeah, like, bro.
Breakfast.
I don't think that bro did too much wrong.
I'm gonna call from this point on.
I feel like it's
because motherfuckers do everything that they want to do from Monday
through Saturday,
all the way through Saturday, and then Sunday they throw a little thank you Jesus around, and then it's back to business. I don't want to be surrounded by brunch saints, because at this point, this is what y'all are. Y'all are brunch saints.
Now they definitely drink mimosas, and they be down.
They definitely pull.
They be down with the freaky brunch too.
They pull their slips up and
they want
their ass up.
They want the niggas with the black gloves that's dripping syrup and licking it off their face and shit. That's what church hoes like.
And then it's like, bro,
elbows.
Yeah, but they do that on Saturday. Then they come to church on Sunday.
And then it's like when you look at Facebook posts and shit,
you know,
and you look, and when you look at Facebook posts and shit, and you see the people that thank God for certain shit, you like, bro, God didn't have nothing to do with that. Like, you like, bro, that
you earned that one, because I know God didn't answer that prayer.
God don't answer none of these prayers.
Because it's like, bro,
it's the call center.
You just smoked 3 people and you got off on a technicality and you like, whoo, thank God, nigga. Bro, he did not tell you to murder them people.
God,
you got off because lack of evidence.
No, you got off
like that. That wasn't God.
You got
bro.
off because grandma cashed in tons of favors. She gave up the opportunity of getting that good house in heaven for the heaven ghetto to get you off.
Prayers are like, rollover, like minutes on cell phone.
So we not a call center no more?
Like if grandma had like stockpile prayers and then she like kind of pass on.
No, you don't get her prayers.
Can she leave her prayers
with prayer inheritance?
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. It's not in the will.
I'm just saying, Granny had a few prayers. I could use some help right now. Let me cash in like 2 or 3 of them.
Nope, you don't. When grandma cash, they gone. That's why grandma uses all her prayers before she dies, because she knows she can't take them with her.
Nah, they should let you pass on prayer.
Nah, bruh.
I mean, she might be saying some shit like, if she knows she on her way, that final hotel checkout, she like, please watch over my grandson type.
Because we know
that might just be the final one, like on your behalf. But no,
yeah, that's all you get, bruh.
That's all you get is on his behalf.
Yeah, you get
and
that.
I feel like niggas still find a way to fuck that.
You get the dying wish one.
Absolutely.
Hey, if you fuck up your granny dying wish, you a piece of shit.
That's why she give it to you now.
Niggas is terrible.
Because granny knows she ain't gonna see you again.
Grandma used her last lifeline on your bitch ass.
Dying wish. When you die, do you get to choose what your avatar is? Like, you die at 87. Do you pull up to the pearly gates how you looked in your 30s? Or you got to be that 87 motherfucker?
That's crazy.
But if I'm in heaven with sagging titties, square up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you get to You know, like your
Like, cause
your AI.
paradise is not my nipples touching my belly button, bro. That's not paradise for me.
So, but what if the avatar of yourself?
Give me
you
hell
choose,
in the perkies, my nigga.
Like the avatar you choose is not where your Indian family recognizes you as. Like, for an example, nobody in my life right now was in my life pre-Air Force, but I choose the way I looked in the Air Force.
I was looking at old Kadeem Hardison. I was like, damn, that nigga look like Tone a little bit.
He did. but I'm just saying, like, if I pull up, hey man, Kadeem Hardison when he was chasing Denise and Whitley that is who do not look the same. Jasmine Guy is a great representation. If Jasmine Guy was to go to the pearly gates, do we get the Jasmine Guy that's currently on the different world tour, or do we get the Jasmine Guy
who was on a different world?
Well, that was on a different world. Like, which version?
I would like the different world, because right now the milk's gone bad.
Literally, because you know that's what they age like when they ain't all black.
That's what I'm saying.
But no,
her melanin checked out a long time ago.
Now, Cree Summers, on the other hand,
that's a different way. Like Cree Summers.
Hey, cuz said it's gonna be cracking in hell. That's what the party gonna be. I told y'all a long time ago.
I'm not going to heaven.
I told y'all
like
a
I
long time ago. When it comes to, like, look, I need the bass. I need the beat to drop. I ain't trying to hear no motherfucking harps.
Yeah, fam. Heaven. If we go based on white heaven boring. White heaven is boring. White heaven look like niggas still go outside and cut the clouds like it's grass.
Yeah, I feel like heaven, like, it's gonna be like Frank Sinatra vibes, but I want Natalie's from New York Undercover. Or what was that shit? Luke Cage. What was that shit called again? Harlem?
Yeah. Hell's Kitchen, Harlem.
No, the actual club itself.
Harlem. Yeah, Harlem Paradise.
See? I need Harlem Paradise, bro.
It's better than Gangsta's Paradise.
Yeah.
Dog was sweaty.
Only thing Coolio got to his name.
Fantastic Voyage.
What you mean to his name? That nigga dead. You forgot he gone?
No, I know he's dead, but I'm saying that was the only thing he was here. That's what he did good while he was here.
Dog, I still remember Chris Rock.
Paradise.
Dog really was beefing with Weird Al.
Over dog. Hey, Weird Al killed that shit when he did Amish Paradise stuff.
No, when he did Trapped in the Drive-Thru, classic.
I feel like that's your step as a rapper. Let me know you made it.
And that's what everybody was saying back then. Like, if Will Al did your song, that was a stamp that you made it.
Yo, hell gonna be musty. There's gonna be a lot of niggas.
That don't mean it's gonna be hot, bro.
And you know what sucks?
Niggas invented a lot of shit, so there's gonna be a lot of inventions there.
Nah, I'm upset about it because
niggas invented air conditioning.
No, hell is going to be packed with D-boys, and D-boys don't be washing their ass and
they stay on their side of hell.
It's gonna be a bunch of niggas with dirty ass ethical draws with streaks in them running around hell, making it smell like swamp ass.
They stay on their side of hell. Even Lucifer gonna keep them on their side of hell.
Yeah, heaven got showers and shit.
Are you sure? Because it rains down, so the rain comes. They on top of the clouds, so they ain't got showers.
Yeah,
they wear the same musty white robes all day. Nigga, you don't even want to go there.
All I know is
right. So why would you want to go there?
Well, it's our final topic of the night. Cheek Meals is
Cheek Meals. Cheek Meals. Wait, did you say that like that on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
Is on Twitter fighting for his motherfucking life because accusations have come out about him and
Diddy Kong.
Yes.
You call him Diddy Kong?
We're gonna call him Cheek Mills, might as well call him Diddy Kong.
Yeah, they said Diddy being hit with the Freako. Not the Rico, the Freako.
Bro, it's just crazy how much dog is really being drugged in these streets.
And the greatest thing about the internet is that when one allegation come out,
they all
go find everything. Like they keep that Drinks Champ clip keep coming up, and it's really uncomfortable.
Hold on, I've made it through almost the whole show
without hiccuping.
Fab is a grown ass man, and he looked a little nervous when Diddy was like, "Why you don't come party with me?"
Because everybody, Diddy is notorious
That
for
nigga
just
said,
partying.
but Diddy, we did party for my birthday.
Because
Nigga
Diddy
said, nah, but that wasn't a party. I was like, yo, Diddy, you nasty.
Because if somebody threw a party and the party was a party and you say that wasn't a party, I don't want to party with you.
Well, you know, Queen Pen once said a party ain't a party till it's ran all through.
And she also partied with Diddy and we
I
ain't
ain't know
seen
she
her
was
since.
talking about they booty holes though.
I'm not saying that that's what she was talking about.
At this point,
but that's a wild, whoa.
Okay, let's stop right there.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go ahead and blow this spot up a little bit more. So the party in the party was ran off through was about taking man butt, right? Who,
even if it's true, it's gonna be player proof.
Who was also the guest rapper on that song?
I think his name was Mr. Cheeks.
It was.
Really? Really?
It fit though.
It fit.
It fit though.
So now it definitely is a song.
Come on, man. Give me, you guys.
That is can't listen to that song the same. I
Uh,
blame Teddy Riley.
Lights, camera, action.
No, I guess
I blame Teddy Riley, who also made a song about what one?
Damn, what did he? Oh, pumps in the boat?
No,
Rump shaker?
which is also about butts.
Because all I want to do is zoom, and boom, boom. Hey, shout out to Pharrell. He wrote his verse.
When they said that and I actually go back and listen to it,
It sounded like some shit.
it sounded like Pharrell. Sound like some young Pharrell.
All I want to do is zoom, and get boom, boom. It's crazy.
That's butt sex.
no, but
Absolutely. That's how I feel about sex.
Butt sex.
You going crazy. He probably was in there with no condom.
Ugh. Raw dog and asshole. Ugh, dog, you get
Look how they was dressed in the video.
you get shit in your tip, dog. That's wild.
That's disgusting.
bro, somebody just wrote me a 1 minute ago. Exactly one. They said you getting slammed by Diddy.
There's no way he can recover from this, fam.
Dog, did you see the clip of that nigga in the pool and Diddy was like, "Yeah, I'm proud of you, daddy."
Yes,
Dog, he looked so uncomfortable, like he know what to say to him.
he looked like he in the pool soaking his ass. Now, as a woman who has done anal, like the first time I had to soak my booty hole a little bit. So,
In the swim trunks.
you know, I mean, trying to be low key with it.
Threw a bath bomb in there.
Putting a bad bomb.
And then it's so funny because why that just pop up? It say, man, Meek Mill is buku gay. Book.
This man has had a rough life.
Diddy is nasty.
Did-
Why you gonna say nasty?
Well-
That's freaky, man. You bisexual as shit.
Diddy ain't never
How the fuck we go
not.
from Meek Mill to a bear eating another bear. What is going on here?
It's Twitter for you, man.
It's well, I guess
It's
I
Twitter.
just watched
Never
the
mind.
Komodo dragon eat a baby lamb.
That's normal.
you know.
I felt bad though because the baby lamb legs was clearly fucked up. He couldn't howl ass.
Yeah, I think they did that shit for content. I think they fucked that baby up
And then
to record that fucking thing coming and goddamn fucking dinosaur coming and swallowing him whole. And he was crying from his stomach. This nigga swallowed whole. The nigga's done swallowing. And you can from the inside.
I mean, that's all Komodo dragon is. It's fucking dinosaur.
But cornhole surfers, oh my god.
Cornhole surfer. That's wild. I just feel bad for Milk because even if it's not true, it's already on the internet. And court of public opinions, when they
then
find
he
you
came
guilty,
Oh,
up-
absolutely. And then what do? They find the clips and everything that's
and they
like,
manipulate it
yeah,
to
this
make it.
really looks like
Yeah.
that.
So the
Then-
court of public opinion, when you found guilty, it's a wrap. Too late, Juan.
But the most concerning thing is with all of the things that Diddy is being accused of, nobody cares about the sexual assault, the rapes, and everything else. The only
it's
thing
not
that
funny.
people are discussing is him being any sort of gay. And that just really shows where our society is.
Because it's not
Like
funny.
they don't give a fuck about people's safety. They don't give a fuck about people being raped or harassed or threatened or anything else. All they care about is if somebody is gay. That's wild.
Who cares about him being gay? The people.
But that's the thing.
They'll say, "Oh, he was definitely penetrated." I can't say that.
That is a wild
I'm not trying
thing
to
to
get
say.
Tasha Cade out here. I'm broke.
That is a wild thing to just say.
But there is a clip. You can check the Hoecially Aqua group. There is a clip of a video that is alleged
That's wild.
audio.
But you know what be crazy though? Like if there wasn't so many ambulance chasers in life, we could really stay on topic with certain subjects. But I think a lot of people knew this shit was gonna happen. Like once Cassie did what she did.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a trickle down effect.
I'm like, look, if it happened, it happened. Didn't need to go to jail because that shit ain't right. But once Cassie did what she did and she got what she got, everybody was gonna come out the woodwork with a story about Diddy.
But
but
that's usually how it works though, and that's usually what it takes.
But what I'm saying is when everybody is not telling the truth though.
But yeah.
So now with this last situation with this nigga Lil Rod or whatever trying to sue Diddy for his publishing and shit, now you really want your money because you didn't get paid for working on this album. But you're not gonna get your money from that. So you feel like, well, let me jump on this wave. Hey, yo, he touched me too. Now then you throwing other people's names and some shit that ain't got no business with it. So
yeah, Usher's just
right.
So now
you dragging Usher. That's why they calling Meek Mill gay, and then Academic leaned into that shit. Was like, I don't know, as a Philly rapper used to date Nicki Minaj, might be Meek. Yeah, like we didn't know that answer. Like, come on, fam.
Look, fam, the only person
that shit wild
that I want to figure out what is going on, because he really knows the truth. Sponsworth Bentley.
Where that nigga got out of Dodge a long time ago.
That is the only person I feel like
honestly,
knows everything.
I am taking that for what the fuck it is. I think that nigga collected his coins and got the fuck out of Dodge a long time ago because Diddy was like, this nigga knows everything. What do you need to disappear and stay gone?
Yeah.
That nigga, wherever he at, that nigga somewhere, he probably with Tupac at this point.
I feel like if he pop up, they gonna get him.
That is the only nigga who knows everything.
If he pop up, they gonna get him.
I'm saying he's seen it coming.
Right.
But you know what? Somebody also said that was like, that's why they think that JT had been kind of distancing herself from Young Miami in so many ways because she was trying to.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because the City Girls type that, like all them rumors about them not being a group anymore didn't really come out until Young Miami started fucking with Diddy.
Yeah.
And then rap.
Hey, he said he can write a hell of a book though. Yeah, but at this point, I don't. Maybe and because
he not, he gonna stay
right. And I was about to say because he knows the most, he also knows what Diddy is capable of, and
right? Which is why he's
so he might be the man nigga. Like, bro,
don't talk to me.
Sweep, fucking sweep.
You're right.
Not wishing ill upon Diddy, but if Diddy like tragically kicked the bucket,
that's when
Farnsworth died. He gonna come out. He gonna tell all that shit.
Then that's when he gonna say.
Because then at that point, like we snitching on the dead. Now you can't do nothing about it. Now Diddy go.
Just don't lie on this name like they do Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Why they lie on Michael like that?
Trying to get some quick cash.
Mike was really in the boys. He definitely would have knocked Macaulay Culkin shit back.
What the fuck, Juan?
Dave Chappelle said it first. Don't look at me.
Just the fact that you.
But it was a top. It was a state. It was a fact. If I was rich,
I've come to the realization.
If I was rich
hold on
and in the
old
boys, I'd have fucked Macaulay Culkin too. Like,
no, you.
Macaulay Culkin.
That's
top tier.
Do better. Do better.
Mike did. He just said no.
Do better.
I honestly feel
you chose Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, that nigga's
Home Alone.
Wild.
When
back in the day,
why choose Macaulay Culkin when you clearly had the Corys? Could do better, Juan. Corey.
But I feel like
I don't fuck kids, I don't care.
And this isn't my like this isn't me being blinded by celebrity at all. I really do feel like that was just shit because motherfuckers saw an actual cash grab. Only because like when they were doing stories and shit and they had the guy coming out saying like his parents had him do that shit. But I don't know.
Mike from Gary, Indiana.
I feel like Mike was weird.
He wasn't, weird, but not that weird.
I don't think Mike was weird. I just think that he was so reserved because he was such a big person.
He was weird.
I just think we just only focus on. Like, yes, he had a pet monkey, but
and he put clothes on the motherfucker.
Cause that's what niggas.
Bro, they had
white
matching,
people do
they
that
had
shit.
matching
You ain't,
Captain Crunch jackets.
did you not notice white people do that shit? They put
And what do
clothes
we
on their
call
dog.
white people? Fucking weird.
They put, that's their kid.
You're not helping Mike's cause.
I'm just saying. I don't think Mike was weird.
Bro.
I think Mike had just too much goddamn money. When you got too much
Bro,
goddamn
you
money, you
name
do
a
whatever
baby
you want.
blanket.
Now that's wild. Okay, I can't even defend that.
Mike was weird.
No, hold on. Just because he named his baby blanket don't mean shit.
I don't-
Because black folks give their kids wild ass names too.
I don't.
Blanket just seems
Me
weird to
calling
us
him
because we
weird
black.
isn't me calling him a fucking pedophile. I just bro was a little off his fucking rocker.
No, he had money and he did shit that people with money do.
No, see, that's different, bro. He said that's what was happening with R. Kelly. Motherfuckers was basically pimping their kids. The difference is we know R. Kelly did that shit.
Right.
I don't disagree with the fact that people was like putting their kids like, hey. But the difference is R. Kelly was actually taking the fucking bait and was like, ooh, fresh meat.
Right, Mike just didn't have a childhood.
Even if they was pimping
and he
their
had
kids.
to hang out. Like, imagine if you had to hang out with 7 other motherfuckers who ain't as half as talented as you, and if I can't sing, this ship sink. You know how much pressure that is on a 10-year-old?
Why
Bro.
won't you let
Like,
fucking
nigga,
We
if
Are the
I
World
fail,
go?
we all fail.
And then everybody getting their ass beat.
Constantly.
Did Mike get hit?
He probably did too.
I feel like watching that movie, Mike didn't get hit because Mike didn't fuck up.
Mike was also the nigga who was paying for the movie to be made.
It was Jermaine out there on the sidewalk spinning and shit, falling.
Was that Jermaine that kept for 10 minutes? Was that Jermaine or Tito? Which one was that?
It was probably both, knowing them.
I feel like that's whoever Terrence Howard played in the movie because I feel like that was
I
his
forgot Terrence Howard was in that movie.
What? No, Terrence Howard was Jackie. That might have been Jackie.
Bro, how did we get the
He
Terrence
said,
Howard
yeah,
we
Joe
got
was
now?
whooping ass.
Looking at the Terrence Howard we had back then.
There's one scene in the movie. Like Joe Jackson is so upset about who left the towel on the edge of the swimming pool. It's like 3:00 in the morning. He just running through the house. Michael, Marlon, who left the goddamn towel for the swimming pool? Like, bro, everybody sleep.
That's how you know Joe did cocaine.
He was cheating on his wife too.
I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you no more.
She was like, that's the signal. She called.
I
Let that motherfucker ring twice, then hang up. You called back. I was like, oh, you thought you got that off.
Yeah. But no, it's just so much shit that's going on.
Meek Mill might be freaky though.
You know,
He's a little zesty.
I'm not gonna put that on this jacket, bro. I'm gonna let
No,
that.
the zest
No,
is
we can acknowledge that there's because I mean
Drake zesty.
True.
If it came out and they was like Drake is either gay or bisexual, the whole world should just be like, kind of figured.
shut up. I don't even know why I brought that up. This is sugar.
What movie was that when he was mad about that orange?
Orange.
Orange.
Nah, but I do. I really feel like, you know, niggas is freaky in Hollywood. And I think Diddy was really throwing around money, power, fame, coke, and dick.
I definitely feel like even if Diddy never had sex with these people that they assuming that he had sex with, he definitely seen all his homies naked, and I feel like that's a weird thing to have on your jacket.
But I will never get over the Ja Rule story.
Like you definitely
the
seen
niggas said they can't run out. I will never get over that story. So I don't know.
Diddy definitely seen all his partners' penises.
Why are you saying like
Cause that's crazy, bro. That's a weird flex to have on your jacket. Yeah, I know what meat working with. Pause, nigga. What? Excuse me. What
I'll
you
see
say?
meat.
Man, meat. Tone, somebody in the show. We'll do this shit all day.
That's you right, bro.
I saw meat. Oh, yeah.
Roll on it, meat.
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to this episode of Hoecially Awkward. Mimi is losing her motherfucking mind this evening. Meat. What's wrong with you, though? Tom, why you let her do this shit every week?
Wow, really?
It's Tom's fault.
Oh yeah, it is. I thought it was on me. Yeah.
How you gonna put this on my jacket?
Cause you're the producer.
It's her shit. She
You
walking here.
You don't
on this
produce
bullshit.
nothing. You don't rein nothing in. You don't try to get us back on topic.
You got to tell them no.
You just let us go.
It is a talk show.
And
I
then
let y'all
he
talk.
feed into it.
This is a talk show. I let y'all talk.
Oh. No, but I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode.
Don't
I
put
hope
that on my
it's
jacket.
awkward if you were not able to tune in for the full live. That's
That's your
fine
fault.
and dandy. Make sure you either tune in for the replay on Monday morning, or you can catch us when we drop on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. on all of your favorite streaming platforms. So until next time, we got a hoe.
She's